We're live, y'all. Wake your ass up. It's time for All Hustle, No Fear. Go ahead and click the live and watch the behind the scenes or see the whole show the way it's supposed to go on YouTube or Facebook. You can follow us on Facebook at Hits 92.3 or watch us on YouTube at All Hustle, No Fear. But the best way to do it, baby, is to have me in your ear. So that's right. Download the Hits 92.3 app and listen in. We're about to get started from 7 to 10, Monday through Friday. Hey.
It's my imagination running wild, I'm going crazy for a while. These dreams are gonna make me wanna smile. It's the magic of making baby, make me proud. It's my imagination running wild, I'm going crazy for a while. These dreams are gonna make me wanna smile. It's the magic of making baby, make me proud. It's my imagination running wild, I'm going crazy for a while. These dreams are gonna make me wanna smile. It's the magic of making baby, make me proud. It's my imagination running wild, I'm going crazy for a while. These dreams are gonna make me wanna smile. It's the magic of making baby, make me proud.
J-E-S-U-S, no other name is better. G-O-D, I am blessed. Come on and sing it louder. J-E-S-U-S, no other name is better. G-O-D, I am blessed. Everybody say I'm blessed. Say I'm blessed. Say I'm blessed. Say I'm blessed. I've never met someone who makes me smile for no apparent reason when I'm feeling down. I call on you to be my comforter. I'm your child. You dry my eyes from tears I cry. Never leave my side. Your love ain't like the season or people. You never change regardless of what we do. You treat us equal. Even though I don't see the way out of my situation, prepare me on a daily, keep me strong, correct me when I'm wrong. I could have lost my mind, suicide, lost my life, but you gave me more reasons to continue this fight. J-E-S-U-S, no other name is better. G-O-D, I am better. Oh, this thing is louder. for loving me. Roof over my head may not have much and it humbles me. All it takes is one call of your name to come running. Even when I'm undeserving, you give it all to me. Struggles I endure, take them away with every little bit of piece of sunshine. Always come through when you're on time. Brighten my day with the best goal. Remind me I'm not alone. Enemies won't steal my shine, nothing won't stop my grind. Going out for the night. Yeah, I could've lost my mind. Suicide lost my life, but you gave me more reason to continue this. I am better. This ain't another day. Yes, you better. Better. I am better. Everybody say I'm blessed. Say I'm blessed. Say I'm blessed. Say I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
You are now tuned in to All Hustle, No Fear. I swear when I spit all of this truth, it goes something like this. Heart racing, mind pacing, butterflies in my stomach when I'm waiting, chest aching, sweat breaking. I'm trying to keep from overthinking. I finally got a chance with the apple of my eye. If I'm gonna shoot my shot, then I have to let it fly. And if I get denied, I'll take it like a G. Cause shorty ain't the only fish swimming in the sea. As pretty as can be. You can see what I like to. Head to her waist, shot the skin, good dive. Always would admire you, crushing from afar. The last time we spoke was home, coming in the yard. My phone vibrated, that's when I saw her name. Pleasantries were exchanged, then she get the call when we came. We said goodnight, the clock struck 3, and I fell asleep dreaming. Can you imagine just me and you? Champagne glasses, table for two. Sun is shining bright and hot. Got a dark cloud in the sky. We can laugh or we can cry. While we still don't get by. The phase on, still slow right. Good morning, text. FaceTime at night. It's been a minute since I brushed like this. But I ain't trying to put my feelings and my trust at risk. So I got my guard up, but I feel something strong. She got me up all night singing these love songs. But I realize I gotta take it slow so we can build a friendship and give it time to grow. We was the perfect at fire and air sign. So much in common. Like we spend the same mind. She knows she bad. She recognizes her worth. She won't settle for less. So I gotta put in work. I learned my lesson from the last when they got away. Want that girl, then hesitate another day. And I'll be damned if I ever put a shame. So I made it wait until we get so imagine just me and you. Just me. Champagne glasses, table for two. I've been waiting all this time to tell you so much love. We can make a left and find that is sweet as chocolate pie. Heart racing, mind pacing, butterflies in my stomach when I'm waiting, chest aching, sweat breaking. Now I'm suddenly overthinking. Today I made some plans with the apple of my eye. A picnic in the park, sunflowers and some wine. But much to my surprise, a message on the phone. She said she couldn't make it. My face went to stone. I knew something was wrong. Thoughts started running through my head. Was it something I did? Was it something I said? Now her phone's dead. Text don't even through. She played it like I was green. My number out of the blue. I said get heartbroken in the worst kind of pain. But it is what it is. I charge it to the game. but it's her loss. I lesson the game. Now I know my worth, and I'm never. I once imagined just me and you. And glasses, table for two. Thought you were my now. How could I not see the signs? Gotta leave it all behind and pour out this Dublin wine. As I pour out this Dublin wine, Carolina Red with sweet muscadine. I think about the moments that we could have made in time. Slipping on the glass while we laugh and we die. I could have been hers, she could have been mine. Now she's just a memory I want to leave behind. Damn, I hate to waste this Dublin wine. I bet it would have tasted divine.
It's summertime. It's hot outside, and everybody wants a clean ride. Well, now you can relax while your car gets wet at the Wash Atlanta, 5269 Stewart Mill Road, Douglasville. Now open Wednesday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the Wash Atlanta. Tuesdays appointment only. Just call 404-645-1554. That's 404-645-1554. The Wash Atlanta, 5269 Stewart Mill Road, Douglasville, Georgia.
It's Uni. You ready to get motivated? I'm ready to motivate you. Make sure you tune in tonight at 9 p.m. Tell me what's on your mind and listen to what's on mine. That's right. I'm going to motivate you to get your week going. Have you not slapped the hell out of somebody? And if something's good going on with you, you can join the live and let me know. And I'll be your cheerleader. Congratulations. Good job. Do what the hell you supposed to be doing before I jump through this goddamn phone and beat your ass, because you're supposed to do what you're supposed to do before you do what you want to do. Turn ER off. Stop playing them damn video games and let's get this thing started. LLCs and homeworks and everything else. But I'm proud of you. Good job. Yay. You need a motivator tonight at 9.
I just want to run my business and do ratchet shit with my friends, and that's it. That's it. That's it.
You are now tuned in to All Hustle and No Fear with your girl, the Hood Unicorn. Come on, let's go.
Back against the wall, last name against the rope. Middle finger stretched, if you thinking it's a joke. Tell my friend I'm about to blow, 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 about to blow.
Good morning, how you doing? Good morning, I hope you up booing. What's up? Good morning. I'm your girl Sunshine Reigns, aka Griselda Blanca, aka You Need a Motivator, aka the mother sucking party starter. But you tune in each and every morning because I am your favorite Hood Unicorn. That's right. Keep it nice and tight. It is time for us to wake you up in a positive way, wake you up motivationally, tell you about some things that's going on in the neighborhood, crack a rib or two, make you laugh, tickle you, there go that 2-bar baby, and then send you on your way, full with your cup all the way full with your cup all the way full. You knew what I meant. With your cup full and ready to take on the day. Good morning. What it do, bro? What it do, Bowman Lee? How you doing? Make sure you get that mail to everybody efficiently. You know, it's so funny. So I've been door dashing for the last 2 weeks, right? Trying to get, that little extra income that folks are always trying to get. Who isn't trying to get a little extra income here and there, especially on your own time when you want to, and you don't really have to deal with too many people. I think I prefer the DoorDash over Uber any day of the week. Like, I'm in my car by myself. I can think. I can kick it. I never have to go to too many different places all at one time. Like, I pick up one food, drop it off. At max, I pick up 2 foods and they right next to each other, and then I drop them off and they right next to each other. It ain't a real big thing. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time I stay in my neighborhood. I'm never more than about 19 miles from my house. And in Atlanta, that's a good thing. If you Uber, you don't know where you're going. I've heard that now with Uber, they at least tell you where the person is trying to get to. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but when I was Ubering, like in 2017, it was around that time when I Ubered, right? So it's been a little bit, right? When I was Ubering, you only knew where you had to go pick them up from. You didn't get to know where they were going. And that is a very big problem for me, because if I pick you up from the airport and I have to take you all the way out to, where'd I have to go that time? Johns Creek. That's a long way away for me. And I don't even like that. And as a Black woman, by herself in the car, I don't never like riding too far away from where I live, just in case my car break down, something happen. I want my folks to be able to find me easy. And Johns Creek ain't our neighborhood at all. It's gonna take my husband 4 days to get out there to get me. Like, I would hate that. So I definitely like door dashing a whole lot better than I like Ubering. And DoorDash has stuff too where you can like, you DoorDash and they give you a little credit card or whatever, and people have you going to the grocery store or have you going to Family Dollar and Dollar General and buying stuff for them and stuff. So I mean, it's on my terms and it's straight, and I'm good with that. But I'm saying that because, a lot of times, I want to say this correctly. Some people believe you have to give up the dream in order to survive. Or, sometimes the sacrifice is letting go of what you want. Some people believe that this is a by any means necessary type of dream. Depending on what you are and who you are means whether or not you will figure out a way to make a way. For me at this point, this is plan A, B, and C. So anything else has to fit within plan A, B, and C. With that being said, anything else that I want to do, anything else that I believe in, anything else that I'm striving for, it has to be able to fit within plan A, B, and C. This is not the only thing that I do. I'm a hairstylist. I teach classes. I'm also a host. I'm an event planner or curator. I'm an event curator. There are a couple of different things in my wheelhouse that I do. But all of those things always take a back burner to this. Sometimes you will have people tell you that whatever it is you want to do, or that thing that makes you happy, that you have to let that go and live in the real world, that you have to make a sacrifice and decide that maybe, just maybe, I need to put this to the side now to get what I need to get done. To those people, I say to you, did you really look hard enough into things that you could do or ways that you can make it work? Like, when you hear about a woman who has multiple kids, she's a single mom, she works multiple jobs, and she's still going back to school so that she can better herself, that is exactly what I mean by a person who's willing to make a way no matter what. If that education is so important to you, if that education is so serious to you that no matter what, you are going to do what you got to do to get it. Doesn't matter how many jobs you work. Doesn't matter what time school is. It doesn't matter what else is going on in your world. You will figure it out. That's just my honest to God belief. I really do believe that you will make a way. It's people out here right now who be like, it's not enough time in the day. And it's other people who for some reason find way more time in their 24 hours to get things accomplished than other people can get in their 24 hours. How is that possible? How is that possible that one person can get 89 things done and another person can only get 3? It's all about what you feel as though is extremely important and what you got to do, what you're willing to sacrifice, whether it's time, whether it's emotions, whether it's fun, whether it's money, whatever it is that you are sacrificing. And yes, I do mean sometimes you have to sacrifice emotions. Some of y'all are unwilling to be single to get what you want. You too busy chasing tail. You too busy chasing pain. You too busy chasing things that are unnecessary right now that you can have later on if you just focus. Sometimes I got to come with y'all and give y'all a little bit of motivation. Sometimes it's not all about, just hee-hee-ha-has. And I say that often on this show. And I usually say it when I feel like I'm preaching to y'all. But some of y'all need the lesson. And I've realized over the last couple of days that sometimes my lessons have to come back. Like, I think just because I told y'all something before that y'all got it, but even when you teach kids something, you have to teach them over and over and over again. And I have new people coming all the time. And so that message might be an old message to somebody, but a new message to someone else, right? So bear with me if you've heard me say this before. But I mean it with all my heart as I'm saying it. We have to decide, where we want to put our priorities. And don't let somebody else's idea of what should be important for you dictate what really is important. Don't let somebody's idea of comfort You might be able to live in an uncomfortable place to get what you want. Somebody else might not be able to sacrifice and live in that uncomfortable place. You got to ask yourself, is their opinion or their ability to live in your uncomfortable place your issue? Or is it something you could deal with? I'm not sitting outside in Alaska. I'm not going to Alaska in the wintertime months. I don't even know if Alaska got a summertime. But that's my uncomfortable place, and I don't like it, and I don't want to be there. But it's some Eskimos that can sit in a doggone, even thinking about it making my teeth hurt. It's some Eskimos who can sit in a doggone igloo and love it, and that's their uncomfortable place. But guess what? They can live in that uncomfortable place. Don't let somebody tell you what your uncomfortable place has to be and if you have to live in it or how you have to live in it. Because you might be doing that so that you can move on and do something else. I've been making some personal decisions lately on things that I've wanted to sacrifice so that I can move on to another place. Things that I wanted to give up, that I wanted to provide to the ancestors to say, hey, look, you know, I want something else, and I realize I got to give this up, or I have to sacrifice something to get it. Again, this is a conversation we've had. Over the last couple of months, trying to give up what I'm trying to give up has been extremely difficult. So I had to take an extreme measure over the last couple of days and just say, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of everything around me that reminds me of this item or this thing. I'm gonna purge my system of this so that I can do what I want to do. Now, is that going to be easy? No, it's not. It's not. That's why it's a sacrifice. Am I willing to go to an extreme to be able to submit to this sacrifice, to give my all? Yes, I am. It might have took me a couple of months to build up to the extreme measures that I have to take to do it, but I'm willing to do that. What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to give in? What are you willing to give up? What are you willing to let go of? What is it that you truly, really, really want? This ain't easy, y'all. This is not it, and it's not meant to be easy. For all the people out there who think that it's supposed to come simply. RIFIC. For all of those people who think it's supposed to be easy, even in relationships, I hear people say it's not supposed to be this hard. What is it supposed to be? I haven't seen anything that lives a simple life. Hell, even grass get cut. You know what I'm saying? But it still grow. Don't let something's difficulty, don't let the fact that it's going to be a challenge, don't let the fact that you can't see how you're going to get there be the reason why you don't try to get there. People at the bottom of Mount Everest cannot see the top. I swear for God, if you are at the base of Mount Everest, you cannot see the summit. But that does not stop people from getting their ass on that doggone mountain and going up. You learn so much about you and who you are and what you are truly capable of when you are in your uncomfortable spot, when you are willing to sacrifice, when you are willing to say, I don't see the end, but I'm going to take one step each day, one step at a time, put one foot forward and just keep going until the fog lifts a little bit, until I see a little bit more, until I understand where my journey is going to be. That's it. That's all I got. It ain't a lot. Sometimes it don't have to keep going on and on. I ain't got to beat a dead horse because guess what? It's still dead. You could beat a horse as much as you want to. A dead one, not a live one. You could beat a dead horse as much as you want to. That motherfucker is not going to get up. He's not going anywhere. It's a wrap. So I ain't going to beat it to death into y'all. But I am going to say, if you're out there and you have something that you are trying to get over, hit me up. Let's talk about it. What's stopping you? What's making it difficult for you? What's preventative? And if you can talk those things out, if you can see what's providing you with fear, if you can see what's slowing you down, if you can see what's causing you anguish, maybe it's not a little bit as frightening. A lot of times we're afraid of ghosts and monsters because we can't see them. We don't know where they're coming from. They lurking in the dark. But you turn on the lights, and all of a sudden, instead of it being the boogeyman, it's just Casper. He's a ghost, but I'm not all that scared of him. It ain't Candyman. Give me a call, 404-254-4347. That's 404-254-4347. I want to know, what is your fear? What's holding you back? What are you willing to sacrifice to get what you want? Are you willing to live, to sit, to be in your uncomfortable place so that you can get to your place of luxury and leisure? It ain't easy, especially when you feel like you want it now, not later. You don't want to reap the benefits. You want to steal them. You want it now. But see, the thing about the things that you steal instead of sow is that they can be taken away just as easy. If you know how to till the ground, if you know how to protect it, if you know how to take care of it, add the nutrients and the minerals, plant the seed at the right time, pull the weeds, wait for it to grow and then harvest. It don't matter if a storm come through. It don't matter if it's too hot this year. It don't matter what go on. You know how to replenish, how to restart, how to keep going, how to make it work again. But if you stole it, you gotta wait until you can steal some other shit. And a lot of times stealing comes with its own problems. Now you gotta look and see if somebody coming after you. You got to worry about the people that you stole with. Reap what you sow. But understand, it's going to take work. It's going to take work before the harvest. It just is. Bowman Lee said, understood. I know you understand. Because you the kind of person that would. Now, this is what I don't understand. Atlanta is cool, but what about Cali? What? What's that got to do with what I'm talking about, Bowman? Explain. I need you to give me a little bit more, because I don't understand the beginning or the end of that. What did I say that had to do with Atlanta and Cali? Was you listening to something else? What was you listening to? He also says relationship is about the highs and the lows and the university of you. Yes, I definitely agree with that. Relationships are about highs and lows. It's about learning you and the other person learning you. That's what I'm gonna take from the word university. It's about learning you and other people learning you. But sometimes you got to be by yourself. Sometimes what you're trying to get to a relationship is slowing you down and stopping you. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Y'all chasing the wrong tail. You ain't always got to be about that. Good morning, Miss Peachy Tea Time. How y'all doing? Y'all make sure y'all check out Peachy Tea Time. She's got a show here on Hits 92.3. It's on every Saturday from 2 to 4, and she covers crime. Love her show, but it fuck with my heart. I be making sure that people okay too much, and I be wanting to jump through her her stories and go help these people. So if you have a loved one that's gone through something, that's been taken out unexpectedly, who needs their story told, definitely hit up Peachy. She got your back. She'll make sure the story is told, and she might even help figure out what's going on. She turning into a little Carmen Sandiego. She got a little detective in her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very proud of her. And she also is on, I believe, on Monday and Wednesdays on her page as well, which is Peachy Tea Time. So y'all make sure y'all check her out, okay? Bowman Lee also said, Candyman holding me back. Thank you for only saying it twice. I'm glad you only said it twice, because if you would have said it 3 times, we would have had a problem. Y'all already know we don't say it that many times. We just... All right, y'all, we about to go ahead and get into our first commercial break of the day. We got a great show planned for you today. Y'all, on Wednesdays, Alex got other shit to do, so I'm in here by myself, okay? So I'm putting this out here to anybody that's out there. If you are up, if you are awake, if you are ready to get your day started, and it's a Wednesday, hit me up. Drop in my DM. I'm going to start letting people come up here as guest hosts on Wednesdays only, though. Wednesdays only. This will be a free slot. You got to be on time. You got to do what you're supposed to do. And you can come in, talk to me, talk to the people. Again, this is a guest host spot. So this ain't about you. We might talk about you for a quick second, but you coming in to guest host. So you're coming in and talk about the stuff that we talking about on the show. Now, if you want to come in and you want to interview, you want to talk about you, what you got going on, go to allhustlenofear.com and schedule an interview, and we got you. But we got a whole bunch of good interviews coming up in the next couple of days. Let me see. Who can I roll down and tell y'all we got coming up? I got to look at the flyers. Always look at my stories to see who's coming, because I had to adjust this. I know it ain't me, but it be feeling like me, right? So if I tell y'all somebody gonna come and then they don't show up, I feel bad, but that's not on me. That's on the person, right? That's not on me. So going forward, I only post it in my stories and let them post it on their page. That way, if they don't show up, most of y'all might not have seen it. And then, hey, look, you know, it is what it is. I got to deal with me, okay? So let's see. On October, well, let's not go that far. Let's start earlier and then go later, right? So on October 6th, we've got Dash Priestley in the building. She's going to be talking to us about the things that she's going on. She's a social media influencer. And I think this young lady is also the one who is a correspondent for somebody, but I'm not going to say who, because I'm not sure if this is, I got 2 really pretty ladies coming in, and I don't want to mix up their bios. So whatever. But she's coming in on October 6th. On October 10th, we've got resident Atlanta DJ. Like, he's my favorite DJ, your favorite DJ. Everybody know him. We got DJ Jelly coming in, okay? I'm so excited about this because I got some old DJ Jelly stories. But he's going to come in and he's bringing in an artist. So y'all make sure y'all check that out on October 10th. And then the day before my birthday, on October 19th, we've got Duke Des Dunes coming in. He is a comedian. So I know this is going to be a funny ass show. And then we also have another young lady coming in. She's coming in on the 12th. Her name is Monet. She's coming in with us. So y'all make sure y'all check her out. And that's going to be on October 12th. So we've got a couple of good interviews coming in. If you would like an interview on All Hustle No Fear, you know what you got to do. All you got to do is visit hoodunicorn.com or allhustlenofear.com. Schedule your interview. Come on in. Let us talk to you. Make some new friends. Tell people about the things you got going on, because that's exactly what we do. We're here to promote you, promote your music, your businesses, or anything else that you are proud of. I'm really happy to say that we've gotten some politicians in, and that's been a really big thing for me, because I definitely wanted to make it known and make it seen that All Hustle No Fear is for the people, and we're also adults. And I know that sounds weird to keep saying that, like we're adults, but I feel like a lot of times radio is cultured towards a specific group, at least mainstream radio and morning radio. You know, I don't care if I only got 1,000 people listening, then them the strong 1,000. But we gonna talk about good stuff. We not just gonna talk about any old thing. All right. Speaking of any old thing, you want to come the day after my birthday, Peachy? If you gonna come, you cannot come on Friday 10/21. You have to come on Thursday 10/20. That's my birthday. Come on Thursday 10/20, Peachy. I promise you, if you saw what we was doing on Alex's birthday, we doing it again. Bring your stomach ready, because we is tequila in it up all day Thursday. We gonna be drunk. Okay, come in on Thursday. Either way, you can come in whenever you want, Peachy. You know the key code. You can come in whenever you want. Just don't scare me like Mocha scared us when we was at show. But no, speaking of crazy people, y'all, we gotta talk about Kanye West when we come back from this break. Well, I'm gonna play some music and we gonna come back, but we gotta talk about Kanye West. He got to come to the front of the congregation, because every time, and I know Alex ain't here to defend him, and I'm glad, because he needs no defending. But if there ain't no defense to this. It ain't. At this point, ain't no defense to this. If you love Kanye and you want to defend him, you can call in at 404-254-4347. If Kanye make your booty hole itch like he make my booty hole itch, like on that song where he talk about waxing and bleaching, if you feel like that, call in to 404-254-4347. But Kanye is my kryptonite at this point right now, because I have such a love-hate relationship with him. Like, I love the old Kanye. It's this new Kanye. I love the businessman Kanye, but it's the spectacle Kanye. Like I love the dad Kanye, but I hate the married man Kanye. Like the Kanye is so the way Kanye, that Gemini be Gemini-ing like no other Gemini can Gemini. Okay? So we're going to go to a commercial break real quick. We're going to play some music. I hope y'all like it. If you have some music, I need you to submit it. Don't forget, we're about to start running a contest. What would you do for an interview? That's right. Send me in your videos showing me what you would do for an interview. The best videos are going to be voted for on Instagram. And we're going to let y'all start coming in for interviews, okay? Free interviews, but you gotta show me what you do for it. If y'all popping and locking and dropping like Kales is on that doggone bend the knees challenge, you definitely can come. You definitely can come, okay? This is All Hustle No Fear. I am your girl Sunshine Reigns, and I am going to be right back. When we get back, we talking Kanye, we talking currency, and who else knows what we talking about? Oh, we talking about TV shows today. I know usually I talk about movies, but today I'm talking about TV shows. Netflix, Hulu, HBO, all of them. They got some real good shows on there that I've been watching, and I know everybody ain't a reader, so I need to play to both of y'all. Okay, to all my readers out there, some weeks we'll talk about the books that I've been reading and the book that I'm off with the book club. And then for all the people out there who like TV and television and shit, we'll talk about what's streaming, and we'll keep it balanced that way. It's duality. You know, you got to have the fun and the fuckery. You got to read and you got to just, veg out. So I give you a little bit of both, because I've been watching some good shows lately. And last night, Roz got me on a whole new one, and we was snapping on this show. Like, we was yelling at the TV. So this is All Hustle No Fear. I am your girl Sunshine. We about to get out of here for our break, but what I need you to do real quick is to tell 3 people to wake the hell up and tune in. That's tag them, and make sure you like and subscribe. Here we go.
Hi everyone. My name is Ty. I joined the book club because lately I've been working on a lot of self-development. I'm trying to push myself to actually create the life that I want. So I joined the book club as a way to help change their mindset, as a way to learn something different and something new that'll help push me there. So far, reading this first book, I can't say that it has changed the way I think, like completely. Like my perception of things now is a lot different than what it was when I started. So I'm excited, so excited to be here. I can't wait to finish this book, which is why I've been reading so many pages lately, because I want to make sure I stay on track. I want to make sure I keep up. And I'm excited to see what book comes next and excited to learn and network with everyone in the group. Have a nice Sunday. Bye.
Yeah. Reality, I lied. What is that like suicide? Still out here tripping. Say I'm taking it. Can't see. I chose my destiny with the devil. I saw this you do my Smith and Wesson. Don't know what else to do. I got these to do. Going insane, lately I get so focused on you. It's changed, I'm getting things so I can get close to you. No more games, I've been playing, still in my mood. Love back, I keep getting some, yeah, you feel it too. She felt that. She's telling me her feelings, and I respect that. I'm showing I keep it, she expect that. So we ain't gotta ask for receipts when I give her cash with the next bag. You thinking I'm the bomber through another frag. This might just be a hit through another jab. You don't hit me back, but we are not a match. I'm the hot type, yeah, this is not an act. Last night I couldn't breathe, it's like my lungs collapsed. When I text you, but you didn't text me back. What were you doing? Where were you at? Thought you was available, I fell in the trap. You say let's disappear and we fall off the map. You say you need some love and I fall in your lap. These are all facts, just the yellow cap. Out of my mind, I gotta call my doctor back. I gotta call my doctor back. So focused on you. Love back. I keep getting something. Yeah, you feel it too. Maybe it's the tequila, yeah, I'm litty. Still running my game in this
crispy. Never breaking us up like I'm crispy. Gotta stay sticky. Tonight I'm going out and you coming with me. We gon' pour it up in the best pit. Throwing smoke in the air like the old hippie. I got you going wild like you don't quit. My game type, I step back, I call game. Like the buzzer beater, got the ops going insane. Since I brought you here, I know you leaving how you came. And the plan is to have you come over again and again. And now you got it all the game. Came for the appetizers, you got the main. Trying to build with you, that's why I brought the crane. Halos in the room, baby, don't say it.
It's summertime. It's hot outside, and everybody wants a clean ride. Well, now you can relax while your car gets wet at the Wash Atlanta, 5269 Stewart Mill Road, Douglasville. Now open Wednesday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the Wash Atlanta. Tuesdays appointment only. Just call 404-645-1554. That's 404-645-1554. The Wash Atlanta, 5269 Stewart Mill Road, Douglasville, Georgia.
El celular suena, ella lo ignora. Con la amiga, pero ella anda sola. Soy tímido, pero yo le dije hola. De inmediato me juega como bandola. Bandolera inocente con pistola. Cara de mala pa' que nadie venga y joda. En mi mente ella está bailando lento. Encima a mí, pero solo en mis pensamientos. Producto de mi imaginación. Producto de mi imaginación. Producto de mi imaginación. Now baby girl, you know this your song. Yeah. Little liquor courage got me thinking I'ma flourish, so I feel I'm sliding. She's drop dead and I'm dying. I swear to God I'm really trying. I feel I'm getting nervous and I see it getting further, so it's now or never, I'ma dive in. We locked eyes, God is watching. He got my back, he said I got him. So listen here, baby, I ain't tryna go crazy. I just want a conversation that'll turn the penetration round. One, not disappoint, round two, I'll make a statement. You're just really fucking gorgeous in your eyes, it's an amazement. Después de eso me ignora. Mira para atrás y me pregunta a qué hora. Ahora, ahorita, depende del país que tú visitas. Producto de mi imaginación. Producto de mi imaginación. Producto de mi imaginación. Now baby girl, you know this is your song. Yeah. La tengo suelta y me dice que me adora. Y me quiere explorar como Dora. Se pone ready, la chamaca no demora. Di que santa, mentirosa, bien hermosa. Es una vista como Puerto Rico tan maravillosa. Bien humilde, su nivel es otra cosa. Se mueve como diosa, yeah.
y'all just don't translate them very well, and it's okay. It's okay. It's not for you. I understand. I understand what I'm saying. I'm saying what he said. Drawing in me, imagination. I'm saying the same thing he's saying. You just don't understand it the same way I understand it, but I'm saying it the same way he's saying it. Good morning, my brother, my Brother's Keeper podcast. Welcome. All right, so like I said, you guys can give me a phone call, 404. Let me put a phone number up here so y'all can see it. But 404-254-4347. Y'all can call in right now and let's talk about Kanye West. And we first of all, we're not talking about Kanye West on nothing else other than a business sense, okay? Like, I want us to keep it business. This is not about being messy. This is about business, all right? Because this show is about business, so we're going to keep it there. But Kanye is a evil genius at this point. And his genius is that he stays relevant no matter what's going on, what he's doing. The ways that he does this are troll. That's what makes him evil, because he's not doing this with positivity and passion like that. He's doing these things trolling the hell out of y'all. Kanye is a mastermind in understanding what makes people tick. You know what I'm saying? It's not always about what's right. It's not always about the best thing to do. It's about the most effective thing to do. And Kanye has learned how to use not only the media, but how to use other people and the things that he does to effectively troll y'all. We got somebody who got something to say. Wait, did I lift it? I did, and it's number 560, and it is. Good morning, caller. How you doing? Who is this? What's up?
Good morning, Unicorn. This is Bowman Lee.
Hey, what's up, Bowman? How you doing?
I'm all right. I'm just calling to say I love what you're doing and to keep doing what you're doing. No matter how down you may get or discouraged, and you have a lovely spirit. You're a great person.
I appreciate that, Bowman. I really do. You've been on the team now for a couple months, and I really do appreciate the true love of it. You and I have had a couple of conversations where we've talked about this. You don't need 1 million people following you. You don't need 1 million people on your side. Really, you just need a cool 1,000. If you can get 1,000 people really on your side, if I can get 1,000 Bowman Lees, I'd be straight. I really would. He tuned into everything. He showed support. He purchased merchandise. Like, if I could get 1,000 of him, I would be highly successful, or I will be highly successful. So I really do appreciate that. Before you tell me your comments on Kanye, because we got to talk about this Kanye thing. You are not coming in and not talking about it.
Okay.
Tell the people what you do real quick, because I also want to shout you out, because I know you have a podcast and I know you've been doing some things. You've been sending me some good stuff. Some of the stuff you send me is deep as hell. But go ahead and tell them about your podcast real quick, and then tell me how you feel about Kind Izzle.
Well, my podcast is Watch, Talk, and Act on YouTube, and all I do is just talk about situations that are higher and cause you to think. So that's what my channel is about. And every night, Monday through Friday, we go on Zoe Williams' channel on YouTube, KBLA. He works with Tavis Smiley, and always listening on that show. I want to shout him out for that. About Kanye, yes, controversy sells. And
yes.
Who better else? He knows what's going to stir up everybody's thoughts. So that makes sense. But we got to wonder, what is he coming up with next? Is it a big project, or is it a new album? What is it? What is it that he's going to, be coming out with? So it should be interesting to see what happens in the near future.
Yeah, definitely. As far as the Kanye machine is concerned, how do you feel on products and all things Ye? Are you purchasing things like I've never purchased anything that Kanye has made. The shoes are ugly as hell to me, all of them, from the sneakers to the gel slides to the these new spacewalk boots or spacewalk shoes with the holes in them. All of these craps are ugly to me. So I've never, and I'm not spending that much money on anything just to say I have them. It's that I've never been that person, right? So is there anything that Kanye does that you feel as though you have to support it, or are you just for the music? Are you for the spectacle, or are you for the artistry of it?
To be honest with you, I'm not trying to be a mean or be a hater, but I've never supported anything Kanye's ever done. I've never bought an album. I've never bought his clothing, anything. You know, I listen to him every now and then, but I don't see much of a significance to him. You know, and when you want to talk about rags to riches, that's literally what he's selling. Is just raggedy looking clothes, and he's making riches. So, but you know, he has an influence in many people's lives. You know, specifically with hip hop, things like that he's contributed to. But yeah, I mean, he just knows what he's doing. So
my brain just said something really crazy. And I don't know how true this will be, but you guys can check me on it if you feel as though I'm wrong. You know, I'm just here for conversation, right? I push the envelope if I can and seal it up if I feel like it. But it's a part of me that really feels like what Kanye has done for the industry over the last 20 years that he's been in it. Kanye could definitely be seen as a R. Kelly of the community. And what I mean by that, I'm not talking about the butt licking. I'm not talking about that part of it. What I'm talking about is Kanye has really had his hands in a lot of people's projects in the background, from writing to music to, you know, composing, bringing together artists. Like, Kanye has had his hand in it in some kind of way. Do you think that we could have music, or we could even have an industry in the future without Kanye's influence in it? Like, is there a point where we will be like, you know what, we just can't take Kanye no more and actually cancel him? At this point, Kanye makes me fear that he's one of those people who just can't get canceled.
Well, I mean, it's going to be kind of difficult because he's tied to Jay-Z. You know, when you think about the production he's made for Jay-Z and things like that now, he blew up. It's just going to be very difficult. He plays a pretty big role in that when it comes to hip-hop. Certain sound for a certain time frame, it's just going to be very difficult. If people can get past the stardom and sound that he's created, I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, but, sometimes I wonder if the fact that him being a billionaire allows people to be like, you know, oh, I can let this go because it's Kanye. Because I got into it with some people where I was just basically like, if Kanye was doing the things that Kanye was doing as a crackhead, he would be in jail. There would be no way that you would allow a person with less money, a thousandaire. Let's just call it a thousandaire. There's no way you would let a thousandaire get away with the shit that you've let Kanye get away with. From harassing Kim Kardashian, all of that in itself. Like, I said it before DL Hughley said it, and then when DL Hughley said it, everybody got on the bandwagon. But DL and I both agreed in the sense of, if Kanye was a regular person, the things that he's been doing in the media to Kim would be looked at as disgusting. Whereas you have women, or you have people who are trying to justify it and say it's okay. Kanye like, he should have been on papers for what he was doing to Kim a long time ago. That definitely could have been considered harassment. And like DL Hughley said, if Kim was my daughter and Kanye was doing this to her, I would have a problem. And I absolutely positively agree with him in that sense. You know, there are things that Kanye was doing that definitely could have warranted a restraining order or a damn doctor.
True.
You know what I mean? But because he has billions, you look at it like, oh no, it's just Kanye, or it's okay, or you try to justify it and say, no, he really, really loves her. No, he's stalking her. That at some point, at the height of the Kim Kanye divorce or breakup, you must admit it was cringy. And at some point, you were just a little bit, if you were on Kanye's side, you had to just be a little bit in fear of this girl, like wondering if we were about to be watching a new episode of Snapped or whatever, Behind the Music or whatever them things is. You know what I mean? Like, he just fell short of putting his hands on her. But mental abuse is just as bad as physical abuse. But because he didn't touch her, we didn't cancel him. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I see that as an issue. And I also see that as basically fueling the fire. If we don't eventually say there is a line in the sand where, you know, at some point we can't be about this and anybody else can get that line, what is it for Kanye? He literally got y'all buying old clothes. But okay, so again, remember when I said I got a love-hate relationship with him?
Okay.
I can't be mad at Kanye for doing what he's doing with the clothing and Gap and selling the old clothes and selling the stuff out of trash bags. When Bastille Lager or whatever their name is, be doing the same dumb shit too. They selling them ugly bags that look like the bags from IKEA. They selling dirty old sneakers and beat up old shoes, and they calling it fashion too, and they putting $1,000 price tags on it as well. Now, I get it. More people are like, but Kanye is selling to the black folks. He's selling to the people. No, I don't necessarily think Kanye is selling to the black people. I think he's selling to anybody within a particular tax bracket who feels as though they have disposable income. Now, if you're stupid enough to believe you in that tax bracket and you're not, well, he's taking advantage of you too because you're dumb, not because you're black. That's my true belief on the business of Kanye. Like, I really believe that if you sat down and had a conversation with him, Kanye is not going to tell you that he's pandering to black people or that he's trying to take money out of the black people's pocket and trying to force them into buying stuff that they don't have no. He's not doing that. Y'all just falling in line with that. What he's doing is he's pushing it out to these people who got the money for it, who believe in this foolishness. This whole White Lives Matter thing, on the outside looking in, you mad at him because you're like, Kanye, what the hell? Come on now, man. You know better. But let's really think about it. Who really about to buy these White Lives Matter shirts? Because I'm not. So you got a black man about to make $1 billion off of the whole scheme of things, because who gonna buy it? All them right-wing white people. You're not gonna see not one nigga in the hood wearing a White Lives Matter shirt. Why? Because niggas in the hood gonna call him out on it, and they gonna give him a hard time, right? Go to the barbershop with a White Lives Matter shirt on and see if your barber don't push your hairline back. Am I lying, Bowman?
No, you're telling the truth. It's about capitalism. You know, he's seeking power.
Exactly. And what do you need for power? You need money. Yes. Like I said, y'all have created a evil villain. Kanye has become. What's left? What does he have to do to really be considered an evil villain at this point? He's terrorizing the city. He's trolling y'all. And he's got $1 billion. That sounds like an evil villain to me. If that all he got to do is be bald, and he is literally Lex Luthor. The only reason why y'all don't see him as a supervillain is because we don't have no superheroes. Now, if it was a superhero that was out there that was coming to save us from Kanye, then he would literally be a supervillain. But because he doesn't have an antagonist, because he doesn't have an anti-hero trying to stop him and save him, I swear to God, y'all don't see Kanye as the supervillain that he is. But I know Lex Luthor when I see Lex Luthor.
Kim Kardashian is his kryptonite.
Huh?
Kim Kardashian must be his kryptonite. Then.
Oh no, I really think Kim Kardashian is his Lois Lane. Because if y'all don't believe, look, I'm gonna tell you why I feel like that. You ready?
Go ahead.
Ray J. Ray J bust open the bubble for y'all and let you know that every single thing that the Kim Kardashian clan does is going to be cultivated, and nothing is by accident. Like Ray J said, I ain't been sued yet. If I did everything they saying that I did, why I haven't been sued yet? If I released this tape, if I really made a sex tape and I wasn't paid for it, if this wasn't cultivated by Kris Jenner, why haven't I been sued yet? So I feel the same way when it comes to Kim Kardashian and Kanye. Yes, I do feel as though there are some instances where this man has trolled her and has made her life uncomfortable and possibly a living hell, especially when it comes to them children. But do I believe that some of this shit is cultivated and they in the background talking about, I got a show that I need to release, or I got an album I got to release, or I got another, or they haven't said our name in enough days? Go through the shade room and count how many days go past before they have to bring up Kim Kardashian or Kanye West or someone related or within their bubble. You think them folks ain't watching these platforms and realizing I haven't been talked about in a day? You want to know who about to buy all of them White Lives Matter shirts? I can tell you exactly right now who about to buy every last one of them White Lives Matter shirts, and they gonna sell out. You ready?
Go ahead.
Anybody who stormed the Capitol on January 6th. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me not one of them crack-ass crackers ain't gonna buy a White Lives Matter shirt. I'm gonna tell you who else gonna buy a White Lives Matter shirt. You ready? Black Republicans. Black Republicans are going to buy a White Lives Matter shirt. And you know what they gonna say? They gonna say all lives matter.
Lord.
All lives matter. You want to know who else gonna buy a White Lives Matter shirt? Anybody who say blue lives matter.
Oh man.
They all gonna buy White Lives Matter shirts. Kanye is not crazy. He did not do that for you. Anybody who believes what Candace Owens says, they gonna buy a White Lives Matter shirt. Any black woman who believes she has to marry a white man for her kids to be cute, you know what I'm talking about, right? You know who I'm talking about. You know the type of person I'm talking about. They gonna buy a White Lives Matter shirt. Kanye is trolling the country right now, and y'all are letting him, and it is irritating the soul out of me. It is irritating my soul to no end to know that y'all are falling for it. It's crazy. What you think, Bowman?
I mean, no offense to Miss Owens, but like her eyes kind of slanted, like one is higher than the other. It's like Toxic Avenger. You just kind of, maybe it's just me.
You getting off my phone. I talk to you later. We is not going to talk about the girl eyes because she do look a little inbred. But thank you so much for watching All Hustle No Fear and calling in.
All right.
We're not going to talk about Candace Owens like that, but we is though. But we is because she make my booty hole itch too. But yeah, I can't sit up here and let Kanye West troll me. But I am gonna sit here and watch and get my popcorn out and watch Kanye troll y'all. And he's doing it so efficiently and effectively that it's a business. Trolling the American, I don't even think it's Americans at this point. Trolling the people of the world at this point is Kanye's game. And he's the best at it. I don't know anybody else in the game right now that control the way Kanye control a troll. Name another. Because I'll wait. I mean, between him and Kim have found a way to always make sure that no matter what, they are the top talked about, trending, most whatever. And neither one of them are that damn interesting. But business-wise, I respect both of them like no other. Personally, I'm good. My homegirl just asked, why do I think that he's trolling? Because I would agree with you saying stay relevant. I definitely would agree with you in that sense, but his relevancy could come from things that have nothing to do with trolling. You know, his relevancy could come from producing good music. His relevancy could come from his business savvy, his business sense. His relevancy could come in from any other kind of place. Why do I think he trolls the way he trolls? I would blame it. My first mind is to blame it on the Gemini. I swear to God, my first mind is to blame it on the Gemini. But I don't think it's that either. I don't know, baby. I don't know. I think something clicked for him when his mom died. Something turned off or turned on. I think his mom definitely kept him in a wrangle or a hold. But you know, when it comes down to it, people are people, and what goes on in their mind. Some of them never know what's pushing them to do the things that they do on their own. We'll never know. But I'm looking forward to reading the memoir one day or seeing what happened. I'm curious to see what comes out after his death. What do we learn about Kanye and the person that he was after his death? And I think he the type of person to want to be like cryogenically frozen, or he would be the type of person to have his brain like saved or something just in case. Like I see that kind of craziness from Kanye. I really do. Red Warriors Love says he thinks it's just clickbait. Yeah, like I said, it really is. It's about dance, puppets, dance. Watch this shit here. You know what I'm saying? That's really all it is when it comes down to it. That's really what it is. My Brother's Keeper podcast says he makes me ask, what's the message with Kanye? Like, what's the message? I can understand that. But have you ever talked to somebody who talk in circles and say a whole lot of words, but nothing was said? Sometimes some people don't have a message. Sometimes some people just like to be heard. It don't matter what's being heard. They just saying shit. Kanye has said some of the most prolific one-liners of our life. And some of them have been really right. And some of them have been really what the... I was watching live when he stood there and said, George Bush does not like black people. If y'all can remember one before that, let me know. But I think that's the start of Kanye trolling, y'all. Kanye is really, really trolling, y'all. I don't think you have to follow him like that. I don't think you have to. I think Kanye finds his way. He's like an earbug. He finds his way in your head and he plants himself in there and he stays. He stays. That's what Kanye does. My Brother's Keeper said, who started White Lives Matter? Really? White people. Duh. And Teacher Dietrich said, more what the fuck? Look, Teacher Dietrich, you know I got a love-hate relationship with Kanye, so we'll talk. Every week he manages to get out of my mouth on this show, even though I'd be like, I ain't talking about Kanye. I ain't talking about him this week, but he still make it every time. He never failed. Let's see what we got here. Bush don't like us according to the laws he signed. Yeah, but hell, if that's the case, no white people like us with the laws that they signed. You ain't have to just call out Bush. We knew Bush was a dummy. Okay, now that his reign is over, I don't want to say it like that anymore because I don't feel as though Bush is a dummy. I feel as though Bush was forced into doing something that he necessarily didn't want to do. If you really watch what Bush is doing now and see where he's going and the things that he's doing now, George W. Bush was not pushed down his righteous path. He was pushed down his familiar path. He was pushed down the path of his family. George W. Bush should never have been president. It really should have been Jeb Bush. But Jeb Bush can't be controlled, and Jeb Bush is a little weird. So that's why Jeb Bush couldn't make it. But George Bush was controllable. That's why George Bush was able to make it. He is a legacy. He had to go, right? But George Bush really is a painter. If you do not know about George W. Bush's art, okay, that man is like a Mozart to paint. Okay, he's like he really is an amazing painter. He has a very beautiful, eclectic style, and I just wonder what his life would have been if he would have been allowed to pursue his passions instead of pursuing what the family wanted him to do. I'm really curious about that. Yeah, he definitely was made to follow in his father's footsteps. That was one of those, no, you gonna do this. You have to do this. And I just don't think that was on his life path. I don't think that's necessarily what he wanted. So we got some more comments, and then we're going to go to a break real quick. I want to say hey to Karen the Connector. Y'all make sure y'all check out Karen the Connector. She's on every Thursday right here on Hits 92.3. She's on from 12 to 2, and she connects. She's a woman of Douglasville. She know everybody. She's got great conversations. She'll make you think, and she's a really dope ass person. So y'all make sure y'all tune in to Karen the Connector on Thursdays on Hits 92.3 at 12 to 2. Okay. Let's see. So we have right here. No, we didn't. No, we didn't what, babe? No, we didn't what? My brain keep wanting to call you Jamie because of what I'm seeing. It's messing me up. The point of Kanye saying what he say is because he knows the majority of us don't know. What is that sound? Oh, my bad. I didn't hang up the phone. Okay. Elaborate. Give us a call. 404-254-4347. If you want to keep this conversation with me about Kanye and you have something to say, give me a call. 404-254-4347. And we can talk about it. Yeah, I said it right. We can talk about it. The point of Kanye said, the majority, Red Warriors Love said, he doesn't love himself, nor does he also has children with the streets, AKM, he's a lame. He doesn't love himself, and he also has children with the streets, AKA Kim. I don't want to call Kim the streets. She's a Libra. She's searching for love. She's searching for a certain type of love and a certain type of romance and a certain type of person that can be able to provide her with that. I think most Libras are perpetually romantics at heart, and we're always in search of that fit. You know what I'm saying? That person that works for us. I think also a lot of people don't realize or don't understand that in relationships, I think there's a person that's meant to be there with you to create your children and have your children and help render and raise your children and help rear and raise your children and help pour into them. I think there's definitely a person out there who's meant to help you become a vessel. You know what I'm saying? Whether they're the vessel that shot the seed into you, or you're the vessel that carried the seed. There's definitely a place for that. I don't always believe that person will also be the person that's for you romantically, emotionally, and as you grow and change. I think some people become lucky and they find that person is both for them or can be both for them. But I think some people are unfortunate in the sense where they have to find somebody who is a good father or a good mother, and then they also have to find someone else who's a good companion. Especially since a lot of us have our children while we're young, and we make that decision of who we want to be our mate while we're young. And then as we get older and we change and we grow and we mature and we become somebody else, the person that we chose might not be able to keep up with that change. They might not be able to appreciate that change, nor may they like the person that we change into. And so you have to make a decision on whether or not you want to stay with that person and keep that person, or if you want to move on and try something different because of your happiness. And I think Kim, because of her having to grow up in the limelight, find herself in the limelight, and from her becoming an assistant to someone to becoming a billionaire, I think that might have caused her to have a couple of different aha moments in her relationships and realize that the person that she was with might not have been the best pick. You know, a lot of us are walking around here and we have the anonymity of non-celebrity to make our mistakes and to pick people. Hell, some of y'all is for the streets too. Men and women. Y'all don't make good ass damn decisions sometimes either. But you don't have the paparazzi and TMZ showing your hit list. That's the only difference. Some of y'all ain't claiming some of y'all worst decisions. We just see all of the celebrities' worst decisions because y'all want to be all up in their business, or they feel like they want to give y'all all of their business. I'm a firm believer in you only a hoe if they know. If you don't tell nobody your body count, if you don't tell nobody who you been with, what you done, how are you a hoe? You only a hoe if they know. That's just my because I know a couple of hoes that has been silent and nobody knows that they hoes. That's a true story. Red Warriors Love said her own mother pimped her out. Who was it? Reggie Bush, Chris Humphries, a few Lakers, or Ray J? Okay. So her mama pimped her out. Okay. That happened to regular people too. Just unfortunately, you know, like I said, it's her mother created a business out of it too. And none of them will ever have to worry about if somebody run another lap. They'll never have to worry about if somebody give another deposition. If y'all know who she was married to, y'all understand these references. You know what I'm saying? They'll never have to worry about being taken care of by another man or another individual ever again in their life. And it's a lot of people out here that's having sex on tape for free. So, you know, que sera. I'm too old to look. My mom said something to me one time when I was a youngster, and I understand it now as an adult. She said, you know, you're too young to judge me. Live a little longer, walk a little longer, and then come back and judge my actions. And I completely agree and understand with that statement now. When I was a child, I only saw things as a child saw them. I only could see but for so far. But it's a lot of that what you talking about goes on. We just don't know about it. A lot of these celebrities are mixing and mingling in with other celebrities to create certain types of bloodlines and allies and all kind of stuff. And then you add in the Illuminati and the Skull and Bones and all the other secret societies and all the other nasty John Edwardstein or whatever Eccleston or whatever his name is, the island and everything else. You add all this stuff because humans get bored. Humans are weird. Humans do weird shit to each other and animals and the planet. It's this thing that's too powerful that we don't know how to use all the way right. Who am I to judge? Who knows what I'd do if I had $1 billion? You might get bored and damn shoot and chase and eat a zebra too. You done did every damn thing else. You might start hunting people too. What was it Mike Tyson said? It's white people out here that's picking up black people off the street and hunting them. That's a real thing. And y'all think it's just a movie, but you can only go to an island but so many times before you find something else to do on that island. That's just my thought process. Teacher Anitra said, looking for love in all the wrong places. And now that's true. I might be like Kim K. Exactly. Mirror your own life towards Kim K's and see if the only difference is everybody don't know your business and you ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? What's the difference? Let's see. Red Words Love said, I'm not blaming her. However, what sane man is holding up a woman who is in the streets? A man who has little regard for himself or his own life? You make it seem like every man got his head on together or every man got his life right. It's some really messed up people that are men too, that have been treated wrong or had messed up childhoods or, you know, just gone through different things that they got insecurities. They self-esteem is low. You know what I'm saying? Like men try to put other men on a higher regard as if their emotional state is just that much better. No, you talking about why would you not? You wouldn't be with another woman like that for the streets. But it's a man right now that know what's old girl who got SpongeBob SquarePants, Black China. It's a man right now who know Black China is for the streets, who know Rob, what's his name, Tigger, Ty Dolla $ign, and whoever else done ran through her and will love her dirty draws. Don't give men that much more mental capacity than a woman. We are all still just people, whether you have a penis or a vagina. In the end, people make these decisions regardless to whether it makes sense or not. But don't think somebody ain't gonna want to be with her just because she been ran through or just because a whole bunch of people know that she been with somebody. Oh, trust and believe it'll go down. It'll go down. You know what I'm saying? So just saying. Let's go ahead and get into these currency conversations, because that's what we do. We have currency conversations on Wednesday. Trello, pull it up. We gonna talk about money. Hey, so I see Shivy in the building. Hey, Shivy. I need to find a Tuesday, because I was thinking about that today. I need to find a Tuesday that I can come to the school. I definitely want to do that, and I want Alex to come with me. So we'll talk about it, but I definitely need to. Stuff is settled down from last month. I'm available. So I'll hit you up. Let's see. Currency conversations. I got two good ones. I got one called Liquid Death, and I got another one called Dream Big. So we're going to start with Liquid Death, okay? Have y'all ever heard of this water? Like, I've never heard of this water company. It's called Liquid Death. It's a canned water, and it's now worth $700 million, okay? For the people who say, why didn't I think of that? A startup that sells water in beer cans, that's literally it, is approaching a $1 billion valuation. Liquid Death raised a fresh funding round on Monday, bringing its valuation to $700 million. Since its launch in 2019, the brand has explosive growth. Let's see what you guys got to say. Hold on. This is All Hustle, No Fear. Who is this?
Sunshine, this is Red.
Hey, Red, what's up?
Oh, nothing. I'm not letting you get away with this. I'm not finna let you do it. That man, look, hey, Kanye, as far as what he does, he's probably one of the greatest marketers ever. Yeah, give him that. But the man is insane.
He's a great businessman.
Yes. I even give him, he's a talented artist.
Okay.
At the same time, I'm speaking for all men right now, and I don't care what anybody says. Ain't no sane man holding no woman up like that who's in the street.
Okay, so
that's not what we're
Kanye,
looking for.
Basically you're calling Kanye crazy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
yes, that's what I said. I don't blame him.
People on this earth. He ain't the only one.
No, he's not the only one. But here's the thing: when you tie in his music, his art, his shoes, different shoe lines, him getting into fashion, like, come on now, like he's doing the most. I'm not mad at him. You know, I'm proud to say, hey, there's another brother who's a billionaire. I know a couple billionaires who are brothers, and it's like I understand that it comes with a different level. But this is somebody that he married that speaks to where he's at in his life. You gotta remember, he dated several models and whatnot before that. When he met up with this woman,
most of them was for the streets. He literally dated a woman who started an event called the Slut Walk.
Exactly. But what I'm speaking to directly is when you go off and you marry somebody, these aren't women that he held up high. Do you understand what I'm saying? I think we're speaking the same language.
Kim or the other women? Because I mean, he married Kim and had kids with her. He was for the streets before he got with her. Like, he had made a whole song that said, "I smashed your girl."
Yeah,
he still had her on his arm, loving her.
Yes, because he's lame. Because he's lame. That's why. When his mother died, it all went to hell.
Do you think if Kanye's mom would have been alive to this day that he would have married Kim Kardashian?
Hell no. Hell no. Because he would have got with somebody that looks like his mother.
Really?
Oh yeah. If you ask the average man, it's not that like you have to look exactly like your mother, but we're talking about going a whole nother lane. That's a whole nother direction.
Okay.
Kim don't even look like who she looked like 20 years ago.
Yo, everybody laugh at me when I say this, but I be like, yo, why y'all keep saying North look like Kim Kardashian? Kim Kardashian don't look like Kim Kardashian. So how can North look like Kim Kardashian? You can say North look like the old Kim, like the Kim that was hanging around with Paris Hilton, but you cannot say that Northwest or North or Northeast, whatever that baby name is, you cannot say that she looked like Kim Kardashian now. Because Kim Kardashian don't look like Kim Kardashian. And for the record, just so y'all know, I said it and I'll say it again. Kim Kardashian looks more like Beyonce when she's trying to look like Beyonce than Beyonce looks like Beyonce.
Yes. 1,000%.
Y'all can be mad at me for saying that, but I just said
you ain't nobody mad at you, and if anybody is, they come see me.
Yeah, I'll take care of it. I let them know. Red said he got my back.
Yeah. I love you, and I'm just not going to let you let this accountability just go off by the wayside.
We do have to hold Kanye accountable at some point and be like, hey man, you off your rocker just a little bit, but he got to be off his rocker to be walking around with a White Lives Matter shirt on.
No, that's to get attention. I guarantee you, there's an album coming in a month.
I can't wait to see. I'm not buying it, but I can't wait to see.
Look. Oh no! What he's gonna do is he's gonna hit us with another gospel album.
Oh shit! Bye, Red. Bye.
I'm just saying, love you.
Bye. Yo, I did not listen to Kanye's gospel album. You want to talk about my grandma and my soul talking about something about that just didn't feel right to me. I'm good. But let's get back to this water. Okay, so Liquid Death raised a fresh round of funding on Monday, bringing its evaluation to $700 million. Since its launch in 2019, the brand has had explosive growth, thanks in part to because of its loyal fans. What did I tell you? You get 1,000 people on your team, you can do anything. Sell 1,000 shirts at $10 a piece. How much did you make? Sell 1,000 shirts at $100 a piece. How much did you make? Sell 1,000 units of anything to 1,000 people. That's the goal. Okay, you first bust down that first 1,000. Everything after that is just beauty. I'm telling you, that is literally my goal, to get 1,000 people all the time. I need 1,000 people watching me on YouTube. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Go tell 8 of your friends to subscribe so I can get to that 1,000. You know what I'm saying? 1,000 on Instagram. If I can get 1,000 people watching my live every morning, I'm Gucci. I'm Gucci. That's the goal. Bust down that first 1,000. Everything else after that is easy peasy. That first 1,000 is the hard one to get to, though. But I promise you, get 1,000. So, subversive marketing and unique packaging in his that is its latest investor thing, alcoholic beverage of all time. Science Ventures led the latest round of $70 million. Liquid Death said that it's on track to bring in $130 million in revenue this year, nearly triple last year's revenue. With this momentum, the company is beginning to lay the groundwork for the IPO path in case it makes sense for the business, as well as expand into Europe. Okay, so y'all heard that, right? IPO. IPO. What does that mean? That means we need to watch this, because when it go live, if you want to put your money into some water, this might be a good company to get into. Liquid Death is sold in a 16-ounce can at popular stores, including Target, 7-Eleven, and Whole Foods, online and at concerts because of a deal it has with Live Nation. It recently expanded into flavored seltzer with unique flavors such as mango chainsaw and severed lime. Fam said the company name helped booster its success. Like Tesla, move drivers forward with better for the planet EVs through sleek and great product and a brand that became part of the culture. Liquid Death is moving people toward healthier and sustainable drinking options, not by preaching to them, but by entertaining them and making them a part of something bigger in culture. Most of the Twitter influencers have defined this non-alcoholic beverage brand as one of the fastest growing and appreciated its eco-friendly strategy, which can disrupt the non-alcoholic beverage market, wrote, I can't pronounce this girl's name, Samatari Tripathi, a social media analyst at Global Tech, in a note on Thursday. Yo, I like the idea of water in a can. It's absolutely non-alcoholic. It's pure water for anybody who is trying to leave a zero carbon footprint. This is an amazing product and venture, because of course everyone is getting tired of having water bottles. I know. Oh Lord, I hate water bottles all over my house. There's always a water bottle somewhere. Always, always, always. Cans can be recycled easier. I just like the idea of it. And they do look really cool. I posted on my page. It looked like a malt liquor can. It really does. I do want to say this, though. There's a water company, and I believe they're out of Atlanta. I've been working to try to get with them or get on their radar or whatever. They're called Moon Jug Water. Okay, it's a living water. I'd have to let them explain to you what that means, but my homegirl swears by it that it's a living water. And the water comes in a bottle, like a glass bottle, a glass jar. It looks like a little jug or whatever. So I'm all for people who are coming up with new ideas when it comes to the water game and producing something that is more carbon friendly and eco sustainability, you know. So we got to think about that. If we want a world for our kids to have or our grandkids to have, we got to start acting like we want to save it. You know what I'm saying? And we got floating islands of trash in the ocean and all kind of stuff, and we got to do our part. We have to do our part. Shout out to Shivy. He said, I just hit my 10,000th sale. That's what's up. That's beautiful. Y'all go check out Shivy. What's it? AlfredShivy.com. I think that's laundry. Alfred Laundry. What is it, so I can tell people? What is it? What it is, so I can tell the folks. But yeah, I definitely, I'm gonna check out these people, see if I can't find one of these waters in Target, because I am a water snob, y'all. I promise you, I judge y'all by the type of water that y'all drink. If you think Deer Park water tastes good, I'm looking at you, peachy tea time. If you think Deer Park water tastes good, you like doggone acid in your water, because Deer Park water tastes like it's got bear pee in it. I can taste the bear and deer pee in the water. I hate Deer Park water. But yeah, Teacher Anitra said, I don't think I trust water in a can. Why? Why wouldn't you trust water in a can? What makes it different? I've had water in a can. It was good. I actually might try to reach out to that can company too. I want a water company advertiser so bad. And I want a water advertiser before I get a beer or alcohol advertiser. And y'all understand why? Because I want to give you something that's good for you, right? Like, we all have our things that we enjoy. That's fine. But water is essential. So I definitely would want a water company before I got like an alcohol company or whatever. Thank you. You can go ahead and get Shivy clothing at www.alfredslaundry.com. That's ALFREDSLAUNDRY.com. He has dope shirts for teachers. He is an educator. And if you just want to support the cause, you know what I'm saying? He's the one behind those shirts. You came up with that, my president is black, right? Because I think I saw that from you first. If I'm lying, I'm lying. But I know you had some. But he's definitely got some really dope shirts, especially ones for Georgia and ones for teachers, ones about voting and different things like that. So I got to get me some too, because I want to show support. But definitely show support with Shivy and get you a shirt. But yeah, would you drink out of a water? Would you drink out of a can for water? Is that weird? Grand Rising Natural Way. Hope everything is working out with you. I mean, I know it's not working out. I know it's a sad time for you, but my condolences. Hope everything sees light and is a little bit better, and just, I'm here for you, baby. Teacher Anitra said he definitely would have gotten a woman who acts like his mom. I think she's talking about Kanye in this sense. I think as people, we tend to date our dominant parent. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of people used to be like, oh, well, as a woman, you date or you tend to find somebody who's like your father. I don't necessarily believe that. I wasn't raised with my father. Like, I know who my father is. I spent time with my father growing up, but he wasn't my main parent. My main parent was my mother. I was with her 99% of the time. So do I find that some of the attributes that I find attractive or that I tend to gravitate towards, are they more like my mother or my father? They're definitely more like my mother. That Gemini is deep within my soul. And maybe that's why Kanye irritates me the way he do, because he's a Gemini and I've lived with them. Geminis are crazy. They're another species. They're just another species. They're just another species. Let's go ahead. We're going to go to the... I'm sorry. We're going to go to the next story. I got another one. This one is called Dream Big. And I like this one because I always want to give you guys something that makes you, strive for more. And whenever I see young kids doing something, that always makes me work harder, because the hell, you younger than me and you doing more. I can't let it happen. A 15-year-old, Trey Brown, gets Diddy grant and partners with the 76ers and retires his mom. I love it. The whole headline is awesome. Philadelphia native Trey Brown is the 15-year-old owner of Spergo, a boutique fashion collection for both genders as well as children, and mentored by Harlem legend P. Diddy. Earlier this year, Brown inked a deal with the NBA team, the Philly 76ers, Buy Black program. The program was designed to help grow some amazing local and Black-owned businesses. With continuous expansion of his brand, Brown was able to open up a second location for his store in the Pentagon City Mall located in Washington, D.C., retire his mother, and get the attention and support of music executive P. Diddy and national television host Ellen. The clothing company has also garnered a loyal celebrity following, with rappers like DaBaby and Meek Mill supporting his fly gear. Spergo was started in January of 2018 with Trey's birthday money of $178. 15-year-old CEO Trey Brown is showing people all over the world that you can be successful doing positive things. Spergo was started in January of 18 with Trey's birthday. Y'all just said that. Why did you repeat the same thing twice? Whatever. Alex would say they need to use up as many word count. His brand combines luxury and urban activewear with sweatsuits, hoodies, boxer briefs, and accessories. We wanted to empower youth and be the example that you can do great things at any age. His brand combines again. Y'all are repetitive. This is a horribly written, what's it called? In a recent appearance on Ellen, Brown discussed how Diddy was one of his biggest inspirations and fueled his desire to open a business at an early age with a $25,000 business grant. Okay, I'm going to stop right there, and I'm stopping right there on purpose. Who write business grants? Who writes grants? Where are y'all at? Where are the people that write grants? We need more Black people in the community working with other Black businesses in the community to write grants. Why? Because we ain't getting loans and we need money. And it's a grant out there for everything. You just got to know how to write it up. It's a grant out there if you left-handed. It's a grant out there if your parent died in the war. It's a grant out there if like we learned oh my God, it's a grant out there if you got a peg leg, if your foot longer than the other foot, if you Black and you got a business that's in a white neighborhood, like it's a grant for everything. You just got to know the people who know how to find them and write up the damn paperwork. Who out there know how to do grants? We need to talk. I need a friend because I need some grants. I know it's some Black women in radio grants. I just am long-winded and don't know how to write right. But boy, if you know how to write a grant and you get me a $25,000 grant, I swear to God, I give you a 25%. I just want one of the ones I ain't got to pay back. I don't want no PPP loan. I don't want no PPP prisoner loan, PPP penitentiary loan, PPP pucked up loan. I don't want one of them. I want one of those. Here goes some money like scholarship for school, and you get extras to pay for your room and board money. That's what I want. I want them kind of grants. Okay. Who is Robert Johnson? Who is Robert Johnson? Because yes, I need to know who this is. Let's see. Red Words Love said he and his mother were also on Shark Tank. That's what's up. That's what's up. I could definitely see the FUBU guy helping him out. I could. Trey Brown shows no signs of slowing down by being a successful business owner at such a young age. Trey hopes to inspire others fulfill their hopes and dreams at any age. At this age, running a business like this with a storefront, 2 stores and stuff, and only being 15, you're not going to tell me that he's not homeschooled. I really believe this young man is homeschooled. He would have to be. There's no way he could go to school, do the stuff that they have to do at school, be a good student, and still. Well, no, I'm not going to say it's no way. We talked about it at the beginning of the show. What are you willing to put forth in effort and sacrifice? What are you willing to give up? What are you willing to say that by any means necessary, this is going to get done? So I guess I can't say that he couldn't do this. He just has to have the vision and belief and be willing to sacrifice whatever he needs to sacrifice to get it done. So yeah, I'm not gonna say he didn't, but yeah, that's deep. That's deep. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful story. Like I said, I like the ones where we talking about, you know, people doing big things, and I find inspiration in different places too. And this definitely would give me inspiration. Really, Teacher Anitra said, I definitely married someone like my father, and he wasn't really around. Really? You feel like the person that you were around, that you married, had more attributes like your father? You can't see anything in that person that reminds you of your mother? Is it just because they both have peens? Because I really think if you get past the fact that it's a male and really think about the personality traits, you might find more of your mother in your spouse or your ex-spouse if your mother was the person who raised you. I would really like to know that more, if more people feel like it's the spouse, or I mean it's the dominant parent, or if it's the opposite sex. I'm curious. I'm real curious about that one. Let's keep going. It's time for us to go on a quick break. We got to do some music because I missed the 45 minutes, so we're gonna do it now. We're gonna go to some music, and then when we get back, like I said, we're gonna talk about some TV shows because we can't always talk about books. One of the reasons why we can't always talk about books is because some of y'all ain't gonna read. And I know as much as I want you to, you're not going to. But I still want to find some stuff that you guys can find interesting in your leisure time that, you know, it ain't Love and Hip Hop. So we're going to talk about some of the shows that I have found on different streaming services. Green and Stream, we're bringing that back around, that you guys might like to watch or be interested in. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff that's worth allowing into your home, as your grandma used to say. I ain't about to allow that in my home. And then we're also, what else? Hold on, wait. I gotta go back to my Trello so I can know what's going on. Hold on. East Wednesday. Oh, yes, I've got something else I want to pull up and talk to y'all about. So my cousin actually sent something in my she sent me something where it was a teacher talking about, y'all do not understand how many of these kids are coming to school with wigs, eyelashes, and nails. And they only in the 5th and 6th grade. We're going to talk about it. Are y'all letting y'all kids grow up? That's my Ask the Hood. Are y'all letting y'all kids grow up too goddamn fast? And is this necessary, or is this just a sign of the times? We're going to talk about it. This is All Hustle No Fear on Hits 92.3. We playing some music, and then we getting back. Y'all already know I got to play some of my favorite songs, my favorite music video. We're going to go ahead and play a little bit of Stilo Hefner with Castro. After that, we're going to hit y'all with some Fuego Ellington at the end of the day. And we have some dubs of Hash First Class. This is All Hustle No Fear on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio.
Mundo osso angola wala contenta. Kisua que anda tu bomba ne utute. Mundo osso angola wala contenta.
Okay, I got it.
Mundo osso angola wala contenta.
Okay, I'm at these niggas' neck. Yeah, bitch, I done came up on the check. Feeling like an S up on my chest. It's the best of the best. Attitude on Kanye West. Give a fuck if a nigga feel pressed. I guess it was time for it. I grinded for this shit, so I'ma die for it. My bitch mad, I ain't really got no time for it. I see some snakes in the grass with my lawnmower. And I know I got a couple bitches mad cause they never should've slept on it. Get it, bitch, the real, but I probably should've crept on it. Stay down with the plug till they try to step on it. Learning how to grow, finna run me up a check on it. Had to give my people what they asking for. It's time to hit the road, I'm trying to add it up. I'm way above average, I'm a 1-to-1. If you ask me, most of these niggas whack as fuck. So when you see me out, don't dab me up. I don't wanna talk, nigga, wrap it up. I need a little space, bitch, bag it up. And please don't ask me to pass the blunt, cause I don't really fuck with y'all and all that fake love. You would've thought that Drake invited me on tour. When I had it all, that's when I needed more. But I can't take it with me, so what I keep it for? And I'm feeling like I need to smoke a blunt right now. Feeling like I need to pour a cup right now. Feeling like I need a bad bitch with the ass like the sun, cause I really wanna fuck right now. Sorry that I'm blunt, but I don't give a fuck. I'm usually in the cut trying to roll it up. Represent the gang, nigga, throw it up. Niggas hate when they broke as fuck, so go get a bag. Yeah. Go get a bag. Hey. Go get a bag. Hey. Yeah. secure the bag. I need a little free for a hobby that's bad with a body that's willing and ready to ride me. I do not pop Xanax or Molly, I'm cool on the party. I'd rather just stack up this money, cause I need my lifestyle sedated. I'm just gonna run up a bag, don't care if I ever get famous. I'm probably famous soon as I invest my money in all the right places. But why even bother? I might just get rich and go out like Hammer from living too lavish. Pop out like Kim K or Ray J on camera, or go on IG like Bow with a challenge. None of this matters, hold up, I'm rambling. Honestly, I'm just gonna take care of my family. I don't got time for the bullshit, I won't do much interviews. I don't like answering questions, and no, I don't freestyle, I write this shit. The game needed content, so I put some time in it, searching for growth and enlightenment. I've been with the shits, but I gotta move consciously. Fuck niggas watching, fuck niggas plotting, fuck niggas trying to get all of my pockets. Fuck niggas keep handing out their opinions before. Fuck nigga, all I got is problems. Look at me, mama, I'm popping. I did this for us, I miss my little sis and little brother. Pa just came home, even though he wasn't there for me. That's still my dog and I love him. Bag of the gas and I'm rolling it up. Illest nigga living and I'm dope as fuck. Represent your gang, nigga, throw it up. Niggas hate when they broke as fuck, so go get a bag. Yeah, go get a bag. Hey, yeah, go get a bag. Yeah, secure the bag. Hey, still don't happen, nigga. MLB FOE.
What's up? All my truckers out there, I need y'all to be tuned in to All Hustle, No Fear each and every morning. We will be in your ear, keeping you awake, making sure you don't roll over that slow ass car in front of you, or you get to your destination safely, okay? Make sure you tune in, leave them lot lizards alone, and listen to All Hustle, No Fear each and every morning for 7 to 10 a.m., waking you up in the best way. All you got to do is download Hits 92.3 ATL's app in the iTunes store or the Android, Google Play, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Download it and listen. All of y'all CBD 492 Burger 495 Breaker 49 Burger 49. We've got a hot body on the radio right now, sounding real good, giving us orgasms. Let us go ahead and tune in right now to Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. Over and out.
Yeah, shining, we shining. I don't even need diamonds to know we blinded, we just shining. Got the sound so sonic, and I don't mean to be honest, but last I check, I'm rolling with the set to catch a jet until the next. That's big money, doing big things. Coast to coast, I'm in the Land Rover, that's a big range. All in all, my mama proud of me, she see the big change. From the rip, my nigga style with me, yeah, the whole gang. Yeah, you know the name, who you trying? Yeah, Fuego, lay low, stay high, stay woke. Out in LA, shooting lines, oh nigga, that's ballin'. Yeah, Lower Valley, know the set, where I'm from, where I rep, what I do, where I'm at, baby, please don't ask me. Yeah, all these questions and shit, just hop that ass in the whip, stunting out to the strip. Out in BK, making major moves, cooking up, word to Vic. You know the boy getting sick. Tell me who coded. At the end of the day, I'ma keep getting this pay. Benjamin's all in the way, took a flight to LA. Photo shoot shot in 4K, then I might lay with your bae. At the end of the day, I'ma keep getting this pay. Benjamin's all in the way, took a flight to LA. Photo shoot shot in 4K, then I might lay with your bae. At the end of the day, I'ma keep getting this pay. Benjamin's all in the way, took a flight to LA. Photo shoot shot in 4K, then I might lay with your bae. At the end of the day, I'ma keep getting this pay. Benjamin's all in the way, took a flight to LA. Photo shoot shot in 4K, then I might lay with your bae. Yeah, I might lay with your bae. Yeah, I might lay with your boo. Baby, what you tryna do? Touchdown, just come through. Yeah, at bitch with the crew. Ayy, yeah, you know how we do. Yeah, out here making moves. Yeah, no time for the snooze. Big money. Yeah, big cars for that big ass. Bounce back when I whip that. Hella loose on the gym black. About to vacate, get my mind straight. Hella sharp when I get back. Couple shows, you can count that. Hella cake off the kickback. Yeah. Stay true from the rip, nigga. How to cleanse out the click, nigga. How to kill off the sip, niggas. How to let go, how to level up, double up to get rich, nigga. Thoughts cross past the rim, nigga. Head high, low brim, nigga. Yeah, I'm good all across the valley. Loon boy ask about me. Cushed up when they found me. Gang, 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 if you niggas trip, you can go and that's about me. Got the crew right behind me. How you niggas gon' stop? At the end of the day, I'ma keep getting this pay. Benjamin's all in the way, took a flight to LA. Photo shoot shot in 4K, then I might lay with your bae. At the end of the day, I'ma keep getting this pay. Benjamin's all in the way, took a flight to LA. Photo shoot shot in 4K, then I might lay with your bae. At the end of the day, I'ma keep getting this pay. Benjamin's all in the way, took a flight to LA. Photo shoot shot in 4K, then I might lay with your bae. At the end of the day, I'ma keep getting this pay. Benjamin's all in the way, took a flight to LA. Photo shoot shot in 4K, then I might lay with your bae.
Are you in need of some tattoo therapy? Visit Studio 219 for your next tattoo or piercing. Studio 219 is located at 1900 Piedmont Road in Atlanta, just 1 mile from the Lindbergh train station. Studio 219 is open Monday through Saturday from 12 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. and closed every Sunday. Book your appointment today by visiting www.studio219ink.com. That's studio219inc.com. Make sure to follow 219 on Instagram for promotions and specials at Studio219ink. Studio 219. Let us fix your creative itch.
Hey. Hey. The life I live, you couldn't wish it, nigga. Stayed down, seen a bigger picture. Outside since a little nigga, just a solid kid, but I'm built different. Ocean views from the fucking ride. No gimmick, just a dope vibe. Hey. You can be first class. Yeah, it don't matter, I got plenty of time to spare for you, yeah, that's if I care for you. Deadlines. Yeah, it don't matter, I got plenty of time to spare for you, yeah, that's if I care for you. It's dope. I said, smoking good, shit hit different. Heard you talking, but I wasn't listening. Zoned out off good piff. Smelling good in Saks Fifth. Smoking good, this shit hit different. Heard you talking, but I wasn't listening. Zoned out off good piff. Smelling good in Saks Fifth. Kush be my cologne. Yeah, you know I'm smoking strong. Took them risks and made it home. Dog, you know everybody can't go. Real G, I'm made for this. In these streets, they dangerous. Dog, them boys can't hang with us. Tweaking, got them Friday problems. Must be on that angel dust. If I say I love you, then that means you gain my trust. Hey, riding with Don Coasty, yeah, this shit get dangerous. Hey, grandma pray for us. Hey, fake the play on Foolie, I was short with a finesse. Go.
Just want my time, taste of this vibe. Say what you want, I'm still getting little baby, you want in this ride. Just speaking your mind, still a big toast to my brothers. Closer than cousins, your blood just be more to discussion. Dubs in my line with percussion, no it ain't nothing. Let bitch cook the dough, now it jumping. Whipping my thumb in my pinky, shocker who blacker the flow with me, fatter no chini. Believe me, it's easy to be what you be if you get off your ass, but don't take it from me. Top of this flight to the soles of your feet. Keep it 100 and on all three. Part of my speech while I kick up my feet. Feel like them waters is always in read.
You can be first class. Yeah, it don't matter, I got plenty of time to spare for you, yeah, that's if I care for you. Deadlines. Yeah, it don't matter, I got plenty of time to spare for you, yeah, that's if I care for you. It's dope. I said,
I didn't press the button. Hello, can you hear me now? I pressed the button. Yes, hello. Can you hear me? Okay. So, yeah, no, what I was saying was we're gonna go ahead and do Ask the Hood now, but my Ask the Hood, I've got one on my phone where we're gonna talk about these little kids going to school dressed up, and then the other one is we're gonna talk about my kids because my kids have done some shit this week. So we're gonna start with my son. Okay, here we go. Like I said, this week is homecoming week. And homecoming week, they make the kids dress up as different things, right? Like you either have to show Spirit Week, not homecoming week. So you got to either dress up like the Falcons colors or whatever, or you got to be some kind of superhero, whatever it is they got these kids doing. Wear funny socks. He said tomorrow he got to dress up old school. And I said, what's old school? He said, we got to dress up like we from the 90s. Fuck you. Me and Rozzy looked at each other like, since when are we old school? I mean, I'll take middle school before I take old school. Like, how dare you? I'd rather you say old school was bell bottoms and the little fluffy skirts and stuff, like, you know, where they had the malt shakes and stuff. I am not. I said, don't worry about it, son. We're going to find you some baggy pants and some white tees. Where do I find baggy pants for a kid? Everything right now is skinny jeans. Skinny everything. I can't find this boy no baggy pants. But I'm going to try to find him something. I'm at least get him a white tee that go down to his knees. And that'd be something, right? That's something a little bit, right? Try. Anyways, today he's supposed to go and he's supposed to dress up as a person, right? My son gonna look me in my face at 9:45 p.m. and say he want to dress up like Ed Sheridan. That's what my son said. He want to dress up like Ed Sheridan. Do y'all know who Ed Sheridan is? If you tell me no, that's exactly what my point was. Listen to what I said to my child. This was my response.
Dress up as Ed Sheridan. Tell me 2 Ed Sheridan songs. All people you could dress up like. Saying no. You could have been Tiger Woods the way you look.
Cause he black.
Find you a doggone
and my son
9 iron.
My son racially ambiguous.
You dress up as a person for day. He talking about Ed Sheridan. Ed Sheridan don't even have enough songs in his catalog.
Sing an Ed Sheridan song right now. I dare you to.
Sure. We can put some doggone black frame glasses on you and make you Malcolm X faster than Ed Sheridan.
That'd be
make
easy.
A damn bean pie in a damn hour. The hell? Ed Sheridan. Sing an Ed Sheridan song. What you gonna do? Put on some freckles and a damn red wig? Talk about he need a suit to be Ed Sheridan. All you gotta do is put on a plaid shirt and some damn dirty ass jeans, and now you Ed Sheridan. Hell, going to an all black school, gonna dress up as Ed Sheridan. What? Hell, you could have dressed up as Ben Hobart.
That's my daddy. That's my daddy, y'all.
Been a better person to dress up as. At least you look like him. Simmons, how about you?
Y'all, I swear to God, the kids don't have no leeway in my household. Everybody get roasted. Equally and evenly. I don't care who you is. You come at me with something crazy, you gonna get roasted for it. And that's exactly what I had to do to my son. Look, All the people you could be in the world. I was like, I got a LeBron jersey. I got a LeBron James jersey from when he was in high school. You could wear that and take some baby powder to school and do this all damn day. Like, what the hell? Ed Sheridan? I said, so what you gonna do? Carry around a guitar? I said, we got a guitar, but you already in school learning how to play the viola. So you gonna carry a guitar and a viola all day today? I said, I'm not playing with you today. I'm not playing with this kid. I'm not about to let this kid worry me. I'm not. Y'all parents let y'all kids worry y'all. I'm not. I can't. Ed Sheridan. What would you have done? Teacher Anitra? What who could your kid ask you to be where you just look at him and be like, who? You want me to do what? I'm not. He would have had a better chance. I don't even know who he would have had a better chance of asking me to dress him up as, but that wasn't it. It wasn't it. Now, let's get to the girl. My daughter got into her first fight this week. Yep. My daughter is 7. Let me preface this with she's an Aries. Okay? My daughter is an Aries. So the story that I got, because I wasn't home when it happened, the story that I got was she was next door at the neighbor's house. They was on the trampoline, because that's why Zoe like going over there, because they got a trampoline. Dude, she was on the trampoline, and the neighbor girl, for no reason, these are Zoe's words, for no reason at all, just pulled her ponytail. Now, yeah, my daughter got hair. She got some hair, so her ponytails be big. Especially when I make the puffs. And so you had to go for it. She said the girl pulled her hair and she pulled her down and she hit the ground. Now my son says he didn't hear what led up to this, which makes sense because my daughter said the girl just came out of nowhere and just hit her, like just pulled her down. So it makes sense what my son is saying. He said, but he turned around and looked up and Zoe was swinging and punching. He said Zoe was not playing, and he broke it up, and then Zoe came home. Now, I know what y'all thinking. Is parents out there who's like, yes, that's right. She should have whooped her ass and da-da-da-da. And I'm very happy that my daughter defended herself. I have no problem with my daughter saying, you know what, do not put your hands on me. This is the problem that I did have. The problem that I did have is the fact that this little girl is supposed to be my daughter's friend. And the next day or the day after that, they came over and asked my daughter to come outside. At this point, I did not know what was going on. And it just so happened we were about to leave. So I was like, nah, she can't come outside right now. We about to go, but I'll send her over another time. My husband looks at me and starts to tell me the story. Now, after my husband tells me the story, now I'm mad because my daughter got into a fight. I waited to the next day to talk to my daughter because I wanted to isolate her in the car where it was just me and her. I know what you're thinking. Why did you want to isolate her in the car? Because that's my history. That's how I grew up. When my dad needed to talk to us and he wanted it to be a private conversation, he would take us on a ride. He'd be like, let's go look at houses. Let's go for a ride. And basically what that meant was he was probably disappointed in you. But what it really meant was he wanted to sit down and have a conversation on a level that was neutral. The car was neutral for us. So we would go on a ride. We would look at houses. And this is the thing about it. Not only do you got to ride to look at the houses, but you got to ride back. So it gives you a chance to kind of think of what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? So you might ride back in silence. You might ride back with the music on. But you in your head, and it gives you a chance to kind of really just think about what he said. So I waited till I got my daughter in the car and I picked her up from school and it's just me and her. And I asked her about the situation. I asked her where her mind was, how she felt. One of the things that I absolutely loved about the conversation between me and my 7-year-old was when I asked her, well, do you still want to be this little girl's friend? She said, I think I'm still mad right now. And I think I want to wait, but I think I can go over and be her friend tomorrow. So basically right there, what my daughter did was she set a boundary. She was like, nah, not right now. I'm still upset. She set a boundary for herself, which I absolutely respect. But I had to be the parent and I had to let her know, baby girl, that's not your friend. Anybody who will put their hands on you as a friend is no longer your friend. And from there on, it should be on sight. And what I mean by that is right now, with the way the world has been over the last, let's say 15 years, this whole frenemy, this whole love and hip hop or basketball wives type of friendship between women, where y'all are catty, y'all talk shit about each other to each other's friends, and then y'all sit and have brunch together and then throw water at each other and chairs and shit. I don't want my daughter to believe that that's a friendship that you're supposed to have, or that you're supposed to cultivate, or that that's what's okay, and that it's that's normal. No, baby. The moment you put your hands on me, from here on out, it is on sight. Period and point blank. I don't care if you live next door or not. Don't touch me. As a matter of fact, I asked my daughter, did you ask her, why did you put your hands on me? And she was like, no. I was like, well, that's a question you need to know. Because obviously this girl got some kind of Tourette's. She's got some kind of issue. Like something triggered her. And she snapped on you. But you need to know why. And you need to watch people like that. And you need to also continue to set that boundary. It's not just that you don't want to be this girl's friend today. You don't want to be this girl's friend no more. You know what I mean? And I think we have to teach our kids. We have to teach our kids those things. You know, some of us are just so into the fact that, that's right, my daughter beat her ass. What? Yeah, she ain't taking no shit. No. I don't need nobody sending me no video with Sharkeisha. No. Whether my daughter is Sharkeisha or my daughter is the girl being assaulted, I don't want to see my daughter like that. I don't find no pleasure in knowing my daughter got into a fight. I find absolute pleasure in knowing my daughter defended herself. Why do I find pleasure in that? Because these stupid ass schools got these kids believing that bullies are to be protected as well. Why do I feel like that? Because in the school system, if a bully does something, a lot of times the school knows about it, and the bully, nothing happens to the bully. And y'all know I'm not lying. Nothing happens to the bully. But the moment a kid retaliates and put a bully in their place, that kid gets suspended. Baby, I need you to know right now, anytime that you defend yourself, anytime that you make sure that your bubble isn't invaded, anytime that you stick up, stand up for yourself or for a little guy, somebody who can't stand up for themselves, I swear to God, every time we will go get ice cream. And that's exactly what we did. We went and got ice cream that same day. And Baconator fries. Well, I don't eat them, but she do. Because I need you to understand, mommy is proud of you for standing up for yourself. But we do not instigate, we do not start, but we damn sure will finish anything that you bring to our door. And that if I'm wrong on that, let me know how y'all feel about it. I really like to know. But we have to change the narrative, that this belief that I'm going to go to brunch with you and let you sit up here and talk junk about me, or let you talk about me with our other friends, and then you're going to be in my face like this is normal. This love and hip hop, Real Housewives of Atlanta, basketball wives, female friendships that we're perpetrating in our media, that we're perpetrating on TV. We should not want our girls to grow up like this. You know what I mean? Like, I want my daughter to be in cotillions, and I want her to do learn how to, stand up straight. I want my girl to be a girl and to be an effeminate girl. I don't want her to be alley as fuck. I don't want that. I don't find that attractive. It has a time and a place. Like, don't get it wrong. Everybody got a little bit of Glorilla pimp in them. You know what I'm saying? And there's a time and place for that. But it is not every day. It is not all day. And it's not all the time. And I definitely want my daughter to understand that there are different scenarios and situations where you have to ask yourself, do I put my crown on and look at y'all like y'all peasants and walk away? Because there are. Every situation don't need you to fight. Every situation don't need you to respond. Some situations you have to learn how to be the queen that you are, put your crown on, or king, put your crown on, and let peasants argue and discuss peasant conversations. But there's also certain times where you got to be a general, and bitch, you gonna go to war. Take those chances and those opportunities to have those conversations with your kids and actually have the conversation and dive deep into it and not just be like, oh, my kid got into a fight. But did you try to de-escalate the situation? What was the circumstances of the fight? Could you have done something differently? In this situation, my daughter couldn't have did anything differently. This girl pulled her hair and made her fall. Bitch, kick her ass. Kick that bitch ass. Hurt her. And that's all it is to it. Let's see. Teacher Anitra said Yana was Aaliyah last year for Spirit Week. We could do some Aaliyah. Back, forth and forth. Yeah, I can see Aaliyah. I can see Aaliyah. Chris is on. She said those are the best moments. I believe she's talking about when I was saying I was driving in the car with my dad, or when I ride in the car with my kids, and that's when we have our conversations. I think those are the moments we have to have too. You know, more moments of conversation and not just dictation or yelling or whatever. Sometimes you got to meet people on a level and just really find out what's going on in their mind. And when I say people, I mean miniature people as well, children. You don't, if I start having these conversations with my daughter as a 7-year-old, then when she's 15, the conversations are so much easier. But if I wait till she's 15 to try to start having these conversations with her, she's not going to listen to me the same. She's not going to be as open and understanding that I'm not trying to tell her what to do. I'm trying to guide her and let her make her own decisions, as like I'm giving you the tools to make your own decisions, not telling you what you should have done. That's my thought process behind that. Chris also, Teacher Anitra said, young kids are a little bit more forgiving, but teach her to forgive, but not forget. Yeah, I get that, Teacher Anitra. But some transgressions don't need forgiving. Look, if a snake bites you, you don't sit there and wait to see if it's got venom or not, if it's venomous or not. Some bites is just a bite. And if this child, I could understand if my daughter would have said they got into an argument, they was fighting, like she wanted something and the girl pushed her or something like that. But for this little girl to just stand there, we jumping, and then it's pulling hair. I don't give a damn. Ain't no forgiveness here. It's on. I told my daughter exactly what I meant. It's on site. If that little girl come to the door and asks, can you come outside and play? The first thing you need to ask is, why did you pull my hair? Get her to answer the question. If she can't answer the question to you, you close the door and let her know, I don't like playing with mean girls. I don't like playing with girls who think it's okay to put their hands on me. No. And if you can't explain to me, I don't care if you is 7 or not. If you can't explain to me why I made you mad that you had to put your hands on me, ain't no forgiveness. It's another fight. The hell you saying? Shit. And you damn right, Chris. She would have definitely got them beep, 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 wop, beep. And that's what she got. And she lucky my kid didn't have his camcorder out, because my son is a little Steven Spielberg, and I'm sure he would have recorded that. That's the next thing I'm going to teach my kids. Mikey, you will never catch my, hopefully, knock on wood, you will never catch my kids in videos doing the dumb shit that kids do. I'm going to teach my kids that this is telling on yourself. If snitches get stitches, don't stab yourself. How about that? Okay, fellas and women, getting on the internet with stacks of money, it look cool until the IRS call you. Hello? Is this thing on? Can y'all hear me? Hello? You ain't paid your taxes in 10 years. You ain't paid your taxes in 10 years, and you are posting bans on the internet. You stupid. The IRS got an Instagram page too, dummy. Stop doing that. Okay? Stop doing that. Stop showing that you the shooter. Don't nobody need to know you have a gun. Trust and believe. When they need to know, they'll see it. Stop filming yourself fighting, especially at school, people. Fighting at school can get you arrested. Fighting in public can get you arrested. After the fact, at that, the police will come and have a conversation with you. Ask Tory Lanez. Stop filming yourself fighting. This is evidence. Stop giving the police evidence to use against you. I have seen people get suspended outside of school for fighting outside. Get suspended at school for fighting outside of school. Hell, I got suspended for fighting outside of school, and I didn't even get into the fight. The school, I swear to God, this was back before we could record it. This girl was threatening me and messing with me, and I almost whooped her ass at school. And the teacher told, it got to the principals and stuff, and they tried to do some mitigation, and they told us, if you get into a fight with her on or off school grounds, you'll still get suspended. Well, this bully didn't just bully me. She bullied other people too. And she bullied the wrong person, and that person kicked her ass. The school suspended me too, saying that I got the other person to whoop her ass. I was so mad about that, because it was one of those times where my mom didn't understand what was going on to be my advocate, and I really needed an advocate at that point. I needed somebody to advocate for me because the school was not listening to me. But if I could get suspended from that in the 1900s, then you showing videos of you in blackface, white kids, y'all doing the dumbest shit and recording it and posting it. I'm going to have car conversations with my children about CCCs, with my children about the things that we just not gonna post. It's not even that we gonna post it. We don't even want that on our phone. I'm not a witness. You're not gonna get me to testify. If snitches get stitches, stop being witnesses. When people start fighting and arguing, y'all want to stay around and film it and watch. That cameraman get shot too. Have y'all not seen The War? It's journalists all the time that get shot too. Bullets have no names. Stop trying to be the filmer and fucking run. Stop trying to see who get their ass whooped. Somebody is going to stay and record it. You get on the phone and watch it later. I don't have to be there. I swear to God, I'm the person that will leave. I do not have to be in the middle of it. I don't. Y'all up here watching people getting mad, running over folks with their car, and then you looking weird because your car got hit or you got hit by the car. Because they don't know what they doing. They can't just stay focused on the one person. They mad. But maybe I'm sorry. Maybe it's Yes, the bully did get suspended also. The bully did get suspended also in that situation, but I was so upset at what happened that I didn't know. I mean, advocate for y'all kids. I was watching a TikTok, and this mom was on there, and she was like, her kid had got called to the office because he had stabbed the bully with a pencil. So she showed herself walking into the school. She only showed her face. She didn't show nobody else's face. But you could see in the caption, she was like, when stuff like this happened, the very first thing that I do is I ask my kid to tell me everything that happened. No interruptions. I don't want the adults telling me what they think happened or what they saw. I want my kid to explain what happened, because I need my kid to understand that I'm on their side and I'm their advocate, and what they feel, what they went through is validated. I absolutely get that. I absolutely get that as the kid that's always being blamed for something. Why? Because I'm the oldest. I was always blamed for what everybody else did, but y'all not gonna listen to me tell y'all what happened. Let me explain what happened before they clout your judgment with what they said or what they think happened. Because the adult is always gonna tell it in the sense that the kid was wrong. So let the kid explain it first. Now you tell me what happened. and don't let any adult interrupt. The next thing the mom said was, after that, anything that adults have to say need to be directed towards me. Because if y'all could have fixed it and dealt with it with the kid, I wouldn't be here. So since I'm here, talk directly to me. And as she's talking, as the adult is talking to the parent's like, wait a minute. So we're talking about the bully that my kid has told y'all has been messing with him. And now y'all mad at him because he responded to the bully messing with him. Okay, let's go get some ice cream. Let's go get some ice cream because y'all fucked up. I completely, I'm gonna post that one on my Instagram for y'all. I completely agree with this parent. Completely agree with this parent. And the parent told the kid in the car, she was like, listen, you have to defend yourself. Don't be the aggressor. But if somebody starts messing with you, if they putting their hands on you, you pick up whatever you need to pick up. If you felt like it was a pencil, a chair, or a brick, do what you got to do. Ain't no love in war. I hate hearing people talk about, she copped out. She picked up something. Nah, bitch, I picked up something because it was the first thing that was around me. You was going to catch these hands, or you was going to... Hitting people with a fist hurt. You hit them wrong, you could break your own fist. Instead of breaking my fist, break this. You can connect with this brick. It don't hurt as much when I hit you with a brick. It don't hurt me as much. Let's see. Teacher Anitra said Yana got bullied in 7th grade and she was so scared because the girl choked her and no one. If my kid came to school and told me somebody put their hands around their neck. Yana took a kitchen knife to school and someone saw it in her book bag. Yeah, I completely understand. Yana was on that. What's Yana's sign? Because Yana was on that. You ain't gonna touch me again. And they lucky Yana didn't bring a gun because she would have been justified. No, she wouldn't have. But she would have been justified. No, she wouldn't have. But she would have been justified. Stop playing with people. You don't know what my grandma used to say this a long time ago, and I believed it, and I still live by it. Some people deserve a whole lot of leave alone, and you don't know who deserved that leave alone. So leave people alone. Teacher Nisha said, in order not to go to jail, she said she was not going to harm anyone but only herself because she was depressed. They made me take her to a counselor for 2 years. It came out in counseling that she was being bullied and nothing happened to the bully. She is Scorpio. Okay, it makes sense. It makes sense. She is Scorpio. She was about to sting the hell out of somebody. Y'all, good, bad, and ugly. When they get in the car at the end of the day, what's the good, bad, and ugly for the day? Sometimes you got to ask them straight out. You can't just be like, did you have a good day? Did you have a bad day? Is anybody bullying you? Are you happy? Are you unhappy? Is there a teacher that you don't agree with, that don't get along with you? Teachers don't like kids, y'all. It's teachers out there who are mean to kids and don't like kids and will bully kids. Y'all need to step up for the kid. Like, make me itch. But yeah, I get it. And I'm so sorry Yana had to go through that, because it be the sweetest kids, y'all. It be the sweetest kids. It don't be the little ignorant ass kids that's bullied. It's never them. It's always the kid that you be like, that why you mess with her? She ain't trying to mess with nobody. You know what I mean? I don't know. All right, y'all. Here go the last part. We're going to get to this, and then we're going to go ahead and get out of here because we done talked up our talk for the day. It's 9:40. This last one I'm going to hit y'all with, and shut up, sunshine. Shut up, sunshine. This last one I'm going to hit y'all with and just ask y'all what y'all think about this. My cousin sent me this. It's not on this one. It's on my other page. Let's go to the other page. My cousin sent me this one, and she was like, you got to read the teacher's comments, okay? Listen to this. Y'all, this 6th grader is wearing lashes in my class, shaking my head. My son is in 6th grade. That's an 11-year-old. I'm not letting my 11-year-old put scripts on put on lashes. Where is they getting the money for this? As an 11-year-old, you don't have a job. So who buying the strips? Who buying the glue? And what are you like? I'm so dumbfounded. So then my cousin said, go read the comments. So I got into the comments just so I could read them to see, what's going on. Somebody said lashes and nails is longer than mine. Another lady said about 50% of my 8th grade girls wear lashes. Another teacher said, and sometimes those lashes are stuck to the restroom mirrors. I'm dead. Another lady said, I wish parents would let their children stay children for longer. My 10-year-old still wears 2 Pocahontas braids. They grow up so fast, it won't help them to get there too soon. I don't know what it is about girls in general that want to grow up and be older. My son never says he wants to be older. He never says he can't wait till he's 16. My daughter, she says all the time she can't wait till she's older. She wants to play with the big kids. She never wants, like my daughter is all about being a big girl, being grown. She want to show her belly, like she was trying to wear a shirt and tie it up like that. Girl, no, the hell, no. Messing with me, you gonna wear an Oshkosh prom dress. Stop playing with me. Like, no, I hate the fact that Target clothes. Have you ever noticed that the shorts at Target are always super short for little girls? The inseam, look at the inseam. The inseam ain't nothing but 3 inches. You ain't gonna tell me that it costs that much money to add an extra 3 inches on the inseam and the outseam of some shorts for some little girls. If you are 10, if you are 15 or younger, I swear to God, there's no reason that they should make Daisy Dukes in your size. Period. There shouldn't even be Daisy Dukes in a child size. They should all have to wear Bermuda shorts. They should all be down to their thighs. I went to deliver some food at a high school, at Westlake High School yesterday, and some of the kids walking out, I had to wonder, is that a parent or a child? Because what the do they have on? Like, I remember when I used to watch Saved by the Bell, and I would look at what they had on, and I would say, I was in school. I'm in junior high school and high school, watching Saved by the Bell, talking about, you can't wear that stuff to school. We can't get away with that. We can't wear that to school. Now y'all just let these kids wear anything to school. And I'm dumbfounded. Hold on, we're gonna go through some of this. This one lady said, that's how I felt when a 2nd grader is getting texts from his mom in class on his smartwatch. What? 2 days ago, my former 5th grader, she's a current 6th grader, stopped dead in her tracks when she saw me coming. She knew I was gonna say something about the lashes she was wearing. 7th and 8th graders for the past 2 years. Lashes, waist beads, wigs, and crop tops. I don't even... Why little girls got waist beads on? This lady said, my stepdaughter is in 6th grade. She loves playing in my makeup and lashes, but I tell her not in public. She sneaked lashes and makeup to school one day. The school is across the street. She ran out the house without me seeing her. When she got out, I was like, oh, what do you have on? She definitely lost her tablet privileges for 2 days. This lady said, I had a 1st grader wear a full-blown wig for a full week last year. I don't understand this. My mom would not allow me to get my nails done until I could pay for them myself. Do y'all understand what that means? I was not allowed to get my nails done until I could pay for the refill myself. I lived in California in the 90s with Vietnamese women. I mean, not Vietnam. Out here, Vietnamese people do it, but out in California, it was more of the Filipino people. More Filipino people do nails out in Cali, right? Do you know a full set in the 90s was $12 and a fill-in was $6, and my mom still wasn't paying for it because she said that's an adult luxury that you need to be an adult to have. I'm 40. In less than Oh, I'm 40 in 15 days. That's still a luxury that I don't have within myself every week. Like, I still have to have money to do that. That is a luxury. I don't know, but we can talk about it more in the chat room because the show has to be over. I'm gonna go ahead and go through some of these comments real quick, and then we're gonna get out of here. But baby, I promise you, Zoe gonna wear an Oshkosh prom dress. It's gonna have the little pocket right here for a cell phone and everything with the suspender straps. Cause I be damn. Have you seen some of these prom dresses? My prom dress was like a slip dress. It was real cute, all the way down to the floor. Couldn't see no skin except for my shoulders. I don't have cleavage, but you saw my little clavicle bone. That was it. These girls these days look like scripples, hoes. Like, y'all got all this money to spend on a prom dress, but then you don't have the money for the college application. I don't understand. I don't understand. Mate, I don't. Maybe it's me. Let's see. Teacher Anitra said, I just let Yana put braids with weave in her hair just this year. Hey, I'm with you. I want to let Zoe put a little weave in her braids, but I don't know. The way she acts, I be done had to cut them things, and I'm not ready. And she said she in 10th grade. I don't know. Teacher Anitra also said, I couldn't put color in my hair until I was 18. So the color part is weird on me, right? And I think it's the fashion colors, not blondes and stuff, but like fashion colors. I hate when somebody say that a little girl is too young to have colorful hair, but then you say somebody like me is too old. Like, for me, it's immature, but for a young kid, it's too young. Like, what's the age range that it's allowed to have colorful hair? I'm just curious. I'm not talking about blondes and you know, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like colored hair, like fashion colors. What's the appropriate age range? Just curious, just so I know, because my daughter get chewed out. If I get chewed out for putting color in my daughter's hair, I put a little rogue in her hair about 2 years ago. I'm a hairstylist. I know how to do it without her hair falling out. It didn't fall out at all. Gave her a little rogue because she just wanted a little color. My family lost their shit. I put blonde in my son's hair and green in my son's hair. No one said anything. I've been putting colors in my hair before fashion colors was fashionable. I've always been told that this is childish, that this is immature. What is the right age range? Just asking. Maybe I don't know. I'm curious. What's the right age range? But with that being said, you guys, I got to get out of here. I just did 3 hours talking by myself. That's right. Alex wasn't in here, but I talked and I didn't cry. I did good. I did real good. Y'all, this is All Hustle No Fear. We are here each and every Monday through Friday from 7 to 10 a.m. here to wake you up in a positive way. And guess what? Next Tuesday, Tuesday, as in the one coming up, not the one after that, but Tuesday coming up, y'all can be in the building. We have a live show with a live studio audience and a live guest. We're going to have Shawty Low Jr. in the building. He's going to talk to us about being a legacy rapper and what that means to him. He's going to talk to us about the things that he's got going on in his life, what he's doing, new music, and everything else. So if you want to be in the building to network, meet, and just, you know, be in a different environment with creatives, make sure y'all pull up. You can get your tickets at allhustlenofear.com. They're absolutely free. We want you in the building to network with us. People network at 12, 5, and 10 p.m. all the time. No one networks in the AM. So I'm creating a lane where people who are early risers, you know what I'm saying? The folks who smoke cocaine and got kids, you know what I'm talking about. People who do things very early in the morning or don't go to sleep at night, y'all can pull up. You can network with us right here in the Hits 92.3 studios and then go on about your day. So y'all make sure y'all pull up, get your tickets. Like I said, on Tuesday, the 11th at 7 a.m., we will have Shawty Low Jr. in the building. And I know he'll be here because he came last Tuesday on accident on the wrong day and he was on time. So y'all You know what I'm saying? We gonna have a good thing. It's a good thing going. Y'all make sure today is Wednesday. If you feel like getting poked, you go ahead and hit up Studio 219. Studio 219 will poke you on Wednesdays for cheap. That's right. Get piercings for $10, exotic piercings for $20, and adult piercings for $30. What's the difference? Basic piercings are going to be in your face. These are basic piercings. Basic. I got a couple of basic piercings. One here, one here. I had one in there a long time ago. Them is basic. These is basics, right? Now, adult. These going to be adult. Wait, hold on. You got to see. That's going to be adult. Maybe the belly button, that might be a little adult. You know what I'm saying? Them adult piercings. Exotic. Anything you got to take your pants off for. Yeah. I've never seen a Prince John or a Prince Hammond or Stinging Prince, whatever that thing is, through the up and down. I ain't never seen one of them in person. Y'all ever seen one of them in person? I'm curious. Let me know. How did it feel? This is All Hustle, No Fear on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. I love you, love you, love you. See you tomorrow. We got guests and things going on, and we having a good time. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Let me show you how. You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3 ATL, the real definition of internet radio. Download the app in the Google Play Store or the iTunes Store, and make sure you tune in each and every day to all of the dope shows that we have on this platform. Ew.
You mean you smoking like we smoking, and you drinking like we drinking? You have to put that on your mouth. This your boy Kiss My Air. In St. Louis, we got this little saying, capping on your name, you heard me? No, shoot, you gotta put that on your mama, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't chiefin' what we chiefin'. On my mama, nah, y'all ain't drinking what we drinking. On my mama, swear that you be riding like we ride. On my mama, y'all ain't vibing like we vibing. On my mama, nah, y'all don't live it like we live it. On my mama, nah, y'all don't kick it like we kick it. On my mama, y'all can't get it like we get it. On my mama, y'all only can do it like we did it. On my mama, look where my niggas kiss my, then I'm out there get my cash. What you need, I got it from a to a bag. See, most don't like it, but I love it like cheesy. And that's when that hell I but I make it look easy. Get your girl one dance that she don't even wanna leave me. And she flirt like kills. I fuck your baby like Weezy, and I know that's true. I don't need you to believe me. You gon' make me use a real name on my next CD. Never been to Nellyville, but we do got country grammar. Wordies so plump, they look like humps on a camel. When I know it's I ain't got it on camera, but you gotta believe a nigga, cause I put that on my mama. Y'all ain't chiefin' what we chiefin'. On my mama, nah, y'all ain't drinking what we drinking. On my mama, swear that you be riding like we ride. On my mama, y'all ain't vibing like we vibing. On my mama, nah, y'all don't live it like we live it. On my mama, nah, y'all don't kick it like we kick it. On my mama, y'all can't get it like we get it. On my mama, y'all only can do it like we did it. On my mama, now I'm living in the county, but was raised in the city where the place called the changes. Crimes here look too litty, and I thought I left the hood, and the hood came and found me from the city mentality. Right up in the county, got a cousin named Pusha that like diamonds on this nigga, diamonds on this wrist, big diamond, but yes, I got a cousin named Skits. He be hustling in circles, so make the hardest. In the hood, seem like he got a glass jar. Homie named Wody that be putting in work. He be popping them pills and be popping that work. Got a cousin from BMF, only pull up in a Phantom or them Shaquille O'Neal deals, big with no handles, and it's all about the green. We ain't tripping up bandanas where you think you're riding clean. Well, we already had them, and I know it's I ain't got it on camera, but you gotta believe a nigga, cause I put that on my man. Y'all ain't chiefin' what we chiefin'. On my man, nah, y'all ain't drinking what we drinking. On my man, swear that you be riding like we ride. On my man, y'all niggas ain't vibing like we vibing. On my man, nah, y'all don't live it like we live it. On my man, nah, y'all don't kick it like we kick it. On my man, y'all can't get it like we get it. On my man, y'all only can do it like we did it. On my man.